traveling to Kaelmark. You guys had entered the astral plane last episode. Exciting stuff.
We're possibly gods.
Possibly, yep. You figured out that you have some kind of strange magic from the astral plane has affected you all, which you're not exactly sure what that is, but you do all feel this new power inside of you, and that's why you now have access to your special attack. You now can actually cast that. As promised, only one episode without that. And you can see that your little bars are now this shiny golden. Cool.
We came out with astral plane Cheeto dust on us.
Exactly. Yes. And from that, you got a lead on that you're going to go to Kaelmark because it's like the highest place in Testria, and to try and figure out what exactly happened to you all. And as you were traveling there, met up with one of Brogrod's friends, Chloin, and also you saw this object fall from the sky. This golden, shiny thing plummeted down to the earth. You went to its landing site, and it's this golden, luminous cube. And right now, it's in the middle of a thorn wolf den. You've got some thorn wolves that are kind of circling it, sniffing it. Seems like they're kind of spooked by this thing too. And you guys are deciding kind of what your game plan is. If you want to try and capture this thing, if you want to just keep going, if you're going to try and kill these wolves, you try and do something else. You just kind of arrived on the scene. And it's up to you guys what you would like to do.
Wait.
Well,
sorry, go. What were you gonna say?
I feel that we should not leave this area without capturing that cube. That thing looks very important.
Oh yeah. Who better to look after it than, the folks that were chosen by the astral plane themselves, right?
Exactly.
Can you remind me? Sorry, what happened to that? The big wolf at the end last time.
Didn't we chatted with him?
Yeah.
And he just left. He just walked away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said he didn't want anything to eat or to get rid of the antlers on the Phoenix stag.
Phoenix elk? Phoenix stag?
Yeah, Phoenix elk, you're right.
Okay.
So then it could revive in a few days.
And he also talked about like things changing in the forest. Didn't he say like some unusual things had been happening?
Yeah, that he hadn't seen a Phoenix elk or anything like that until, like, those were incredibly rare and hadn't been spotted at all until, like, a few months ago. And then he started seeing them. And also that he got cursed by Queen Gwyneria. That's why he is a Weric instead of an Eric. I don't know if his name was originally Eric.
Yes. Okay.
I also believe that he indicated that the Phoenix elks used to be more numerous in some distant past age, but that they had been hunted to extinction by the sentient races of the world because they have magic.
I mean, anything whose antlers can bring you back from the dead has got some real good juice running through them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think it's pretty clear that we should get the mysterious cube. What are the wolves currently doing? They're just, or what are these things? The thorn wolves. What are they currently doing? They're just sitting there.
Yeah, they're kind of like sniffing around the cube, like investigating it. Just kind of plummeted in their living space, so they're just trying to figure out exactly what the hell this thing is.
These Wolfosauruses are that is some nice art.
Things are really cool.
These things eat exactly, but I'm hoping that one of them doesn't gobble that thing up and run off with it, because that would make things much harder for us. We might want to get in there sooner rather than later, though, just to make sure.
We should surround them.
Do we need to surround them or just go in and grab the thing?
Yeah, I think these primitive beasts should be overawed if we, make some loud noise or bright light up here. Maybe we could just
I think we
do
get
something
down
like
there.
that.
If the beasts want to fight, they fight. If they want to run, they run.
I say we fight them.
Well, I don't know what I'm voting for, but I know what the big guy's voting for. And come over and stand next to Mr. Fight. Besides, what if one of them touches that cube and they get astral plane stuff flowing through them? Then this fight would be almost fair.
How about this? We organize ourselves in such a way as to get advantage from your very distracting, shining, and oh so brave and smart light idea up here, while some of us are down there, and we, the rest of us engage the enemy in combat. One of us, who is very fast at moving and swift and perhaps rather handsome, is able to slip past the wolves, grab the cube, and then we can get out of here without having to slay all these boring wolves.
This
Sounds pretty
sounds
good.
suspiciously like your swamp plan.
Well, if you look down at the grass, it is in fact grass, not swamp. So I don't think we'll have any of the same issues here.
I'm willing to try it, sure.
Works for me. If you get into trouble, we'll try and bail you out as best we can.
Plan was imagining that all of us would be down there.
Oh, I know. But you only mentioned one person slipping past the wolves. I'm planning to be down there with you, but I don't know how good I am at slipping past things. No?
Fair.
Well, okay then. In that case, I would say perhaps those of us interested in making ourselves visible and intimidating should be over and start up here, where when we give the signal, which perhaps should just be us doing our thing, we will leap down in a flash of courage, and intimidate those wolves, and then whichever group of us is looking to get to the object, maybe should climb down the rear of this cliff that we're currently on and circle around, maybe somewhere over by that other wolf den. And when you hear us doing our thing, that's when you know to charge.
Strike is clearly not paying very much attention to this plan and just sort of staring at the cube and nodding.
I'm just nodding constantly throughout the whole thing. I am looking at Murdoch, but I'm just nodding. Just, yes.
All right,
Strategy, tactics.
let's get on with the fight. I mean plan. I mean fight.
Quick question for the DM.
Mm.
I don't know if this was discuss earlier, but in previous campaigns, there was always like some level of like balance of how many combat encounters we wanted to have per day. I know that in Food Fight, we made it like pretty much a very strict like a day is 2 combat encounters regardless of what's actually happening in the world. Are we still on that system, or are we moving back to a looser?
More of a looser system. You guys will like reset your spells and HP when you rest, and you can do that kind of like whenever. But yeah, I plan on having 2 combats per rest for most of the campaign, although for these first early levels, maybe only 1, since you guys don't have like a ton of spells. So the general idea is to make it so that you guys are fighting enough where like your spells will be depleted over the course of, like before you can rest again, I guess. But in the early levels, like 1 fight per day, 1 fight per rest. Oh my god. Stop. The freaking dryer makes a ding noise and Gus thinks it's the end of the world. It's ridiculous.
Intruder!
Okay. Well, yeah.
So early levels 1 fight per day, but then we'll probably move to 2.
Alright.
But it also depends on kind of what you guys do. Like, we'll also be doing things like this. This may be one of those like flex encounters where maybe sometimes it is an encounter and sometimes it's not. It's up to you guys to decide whether or not it is or not.
This might be a 1.5 fight day where this is the half fight because it's only a fight sometimes.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So, yeah, if everyone could organize yourselves into the frontal attack group and the flanking group, that would be nice. I believe that Shigure and I are planning on engaging the enemy directly, whereas Strike and Friff are planning on using the element of surprise.
I think I might be able to be pretty good at sneaking as long as I, don't bring out my my buddy until we're actually close.
Strike is going to raise his hand up to his forehead and make that little like shading your eyes gesture and make a big show of scanning the forest. How far does he think that, or does it seem like there's any good spots in this forest where he can like creep around and find a good ambush spot, or are the wolves patrolling carefully?
Is on mute because of the guster. It looks like the wolves are fairly. Their attention is fairly directed towards this cube right now. They're not like super like alert. And you think that you've got a pretty good like cluster of trees. It's like down here and across here that you could sneak around, or even going across this way too. So Strike, you may have advantage on whatever kind of like stealth or etc. check you want to do to try and find a vantage point before the plan ensues or commences.
He's going to make a really big gesture of like whipping his arms around and holding a finger to his lips as he then he's going to like start climbing down the cliff here, and he is going to attempt to do a stealth check and sneak all the way up around and hide behind this cliff face over here.
All right, why don't you roll that again, because you'll have advantage for it.
Yep,
so.
You said those words and then I just didn't do that. I should just roll a second skill check.
Yeah, just roll it again.
Okay, manual advantage.
Yes. Okay, and where are you trying to go? Sorry.
He wants to sneak down through these woods and ignoring this hole and hide behind the cliff face over here.
Okay. Yep. You may do so, Strike. And as you're sneaking around, you're kind of like in the back of the forest, away from this hole. But as you're sneaking, you do hear snoring coming from inside that hole there.
Ooh.
Strike will tiptoe.
I am also gonna try to. I'm gonna try to follow him up on that.
All right, Frift gets down and is sneaking around the same way that Strike is, and um, as soon as Frift comes close to the hole, she hears the snoring, and she lets out a "Oh my gosh!" Getting spooked by whatever is inside there, and her cry isn't extremely loud, but definitely loud enough to draw the attention of these thorn wolves, who are all going to orient themselves towards her. Um, and they're definitely going to be in defense mode, as it looks like she's trying to sneak into one of their dens. The rest of you can go ahead and take a 30-foot movement if you would like, but then we are going to start in combat initiative. All the wolves are kind of distracted, so the rest of you have 30 feet of movement you can use if you would like, while the wolves are distracted by Frift's noise. Nice one on that skill check there, Frift. Unfortunate.
Got it. As I see them all turn to orient themselves on me, I'm just going to bring up
The boy.
right in front of me, just trying to completely hide behind him.
It's okay. Guts is
Thank you.
providing some Foley for this section. Some real authentic audio.
Yeah, oh my god, he's such a baby.
Matt, I'd like to move up to this tree here and remain hidden there. Do I have to roll another stealth check for that, or is that good
Nope,
enough?
nope, you're good. All the wolves are really interested in Frift right now, so you are okay. Let's get this initiative order. Oh yeah, and James did say he is on his. He said 10 minutes ago, or how many minutes ago? He said I'll be there in 10, like 10, and he said that 11 minutes ago. So he should be here very shortly. Let's see, who do I not have in the initiative? Looks like Brogrod into the initiative. That should be everybody. All right, now let's get these wolves in here.
Should I move closer? Somewhere?
I mean, if you want to,
The choice is yours.
you
And
you can do that. You are allowed to.
Haloin is
Is
going
it-
to say, "Oh boy, Brogrod, here we go. It's been a while since I've done something like this." And you guys are going to get, if you want to open the assist spells, you'll be getting an assist spell for Haloin.
Ooh, assist.
It's called the Hloindoin.
Stop!
Hmm.
Pile adjacent to you, another 30 feet away. Alice draws one swift action. That'll provoke an AOs. All tunnels are connected. Wait, I assume that this includes like you being able to go through your own tunnel on your own turn when you first create it.
Yep. And so the more tunnels there are, like you can travel from one tunnel to any other tunnel that exists on the map. It doesn't have to be like the tunnel that you spawned and then like the two tunnels that you just spawned. Like you can spawn two tunnels and then take like the tunnel that's right in front of you to a different tunnel that already exists on the map. That's what it means when it says all tunnels are connected.
Listen, best thing. Spawn two tunnels, one next to you, because one has to be next to you, 130 feet away. Then use a standard action movement ability to go to the other tunnel. And then use the swift action to go from that tunnel back to the first tunnel.
Wow.
Joe?
Yeah.
Feet per turn. I love
Move,
it.
attack, move.
Alright, so we're actually going to delete this stuff and we will rename this. So now if you look at the assists, there should be one called Tunnel, hopefully.
Name and tunnel.
Alright, great. Great, so that's how Hloin's going to get in on this action.
Yeah.
We'll just move Dunbar up to be next to you guys, just because. How would you guys like your initiative to be?
I would like to be last, so everybody can distract the wolves away from me.
Sneaky man.
Ideally, I would like to be before both Brogrod and these two. These two are in.
All right. So he
All right.
wants.
So it sounds like Murdoch's first.
Mm-hmm.
I would also like to be early. I
Okay.
forget. Dunbar likes to be early as well, right?
Yeah.
Dunbar likes to be in a spot where he can hit a bunch of people at once, like get a bunch of people in a circle. But if James isn't going to be here for the first initiative, then that's not that helpful for him.
Alright. So
Mainly, I'd say
Sugar,
just like try to stay in a little clump for him.
yeah, Sugar A2, Dunbar 3. And yeah,
All right. Brog,
was-
Ella, and Friff, do you have any preferences, or does this look good to you guys?
Well, if Dunbar's gonna be there, am I allowed to start over here?
No.
Then I will start where I am, and I'm good.
Okay.
I would kind of like to go sooner rather than later, just because of there's a lot of wolves coming at me. But as
You wanna
long as
switch-
I've got some cavalry coming, then I'm okay wherever.
What would you like to? Would you like to move up? Would you like to switch with like Brog or something?
No, I'll wait for now.
Okay. All right. I think we've got our initiative then.
Okay. Well, upon seeing the wolves all turning aggressively towards Friff, Murdoch will stand up and sort of wave his flag around, shout, "Back, foul beasties!" And Murdoch will down the cliff, run over.
Oh, he's in there.
That is my turn.
All right. All right, we've got the Thorn Wolf Alpha. You can see that these Thorn Wolves have these very spiky claws and these spikes jutting out from their back, and their mane is these tiny little pin-like needles. And this Thorn Wolf has a bunch of scars all over him. Looks like he's been around the block a few times, and he's also probably about like 10 to 20% larger than all of the other wolves. And he is like first to gear up and get ready to go after Frift. And he is going to move, just full move, straight up into her zone, her business. And he's going to let out this howl, more of a roar actually than a howl, throughout the forest. And you guys will see his elite power. Whereas as long as he has his elite bar, 2 Thorn Wolves are going to gain an initiative on his turn. And
Ooh.
Like that means they get to go on his turn?
they will just get an extra
The
turn.
extra turns? Rough.
Yep.
Rough.
Uh-oh. He has 3 turns per turn.
He does, but
Everyone
actually
knows turns per turn is the best metric.
it only works as long as he has his elite health bar. So then you will cut him down. He will no longer be a strong alpha. And so we're going to take 1 initiative for this Thornwolf to move here and bite Shigure. Let's see if he can get 1 shot again. Oh my god, he actually got crit again.
They're doing their best.
Good thing I took that extra health.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then he's gonna give the other one to one of these guys near Murdoch, and he's just gonna bite Murdoch. All right, and they dig into you with their razor sharp teeth. And these things are about the size of wolves, so they're quite large beasts.
Yeah, I'm sufficiently intimidated over here.
Things are they're literally velociraptors. That is what we are fighting. We are fighting the monsters from Jurassic Park. Terrifying for our first combat of the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Strike has never seen Jurassic Park.
What happened to cleaning rats out of someone's base?
That was last.
Do not remind me of the rat episode. The rat episode was the grossest thing that ever happened. I don't want to think about that ever again.
That was pretty gross. Project.
Oh my god, I'd forgotten the rats.
All right, just giving Jeff a moment here.
I am back.
Nice.
Now let me see.
If you ever designs a rat-themed character, I'm gonna be so mad. The campaign we all play as old bosses, and like Matt's gonna choose to play as Project XJ13 or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
Oh hey, did Strike ever actually set his mark?
Oh yeah, he didn't bounty anyone. You should
Oh,
bounty.
very good
I
point.
assume that happened at the start of his turn.
Start of combat.
All right, so let's see. How many guys? I think we have 7 wolves. So we'll roll
2,
8d7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, 7.
I got
And they do actually, none of them share a column, so you could just go left to right or whatever.
Oh yeah. Let's just do that. Let's just do left to right. Perfect. 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Great. Boom. The guy right next to Shigure.
I think that mark might be getting cashed in pretty soon.
Okay.
Wait, if Strike goes late in the initiative, he could just like start the fight deadly by having us knock out his first target.
That's true. That's an emerging strat.
All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take a deep breath, focus up, walk over here, take an AOO.
All right. And this wolf runs up to Shigure, bites him, and Shigure just runs away. And the wolf just tries to take another chunk as he's leaving.
Okay, fair enough. And then we're gonna get up close to this wolf, and then we're going to use as a minor action our special attack.
Oh.
Oh, it's happening. First one of the campaign.
Ooh.
And so Shigure is going to get up close to the alpha here and assume his stance and attract the attention of the alpha away from Frift.
Ooh.
And this guy looks pretty tough, so Shigure is looking forward to this fight.
The blade dance into the confrontation is good. That's nice.
Pretty good peel.
Hmm.
I did notice that this wolf didn't attack me. Did he full move?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were 40 feet away. So
Frift is like cringing with like her hands over her face, and then like kind of lowers them when the wolf like doesn't quite attack her in time, and then realizes that Shigure has like swooped in and just absolutely pulled him away. Oh my god, it's a traffic jam. I'm safe?
Yeah. This Thorn Wolf is gonna move up here, and he's gonna get a let's see.
Throwback to when we briefly considered making Gorax 2x2.
Oh my god,
Oh
yeah.
my. That
I know. I'm glad that we decided
I was like, no, we can't do that.
that's not allowed. All right.
Turn 15 into 3!
So yeah, that guy's gonna bite you, and you do. I think you're allowed to use the counter strike on anyone, right?
Yes, I am.
So
It
can't if you'd like
says,
to.
yeah, whenever you are damaged by an enemy, you may consume it as an immediate swift action. Actually, how do I do that?
Actually, I don't think. I mean, you kind of just basic attack. I guess here. Let me give you
Yeah, wait, is it a basic attack because it says 2d6 plus power?
Oh,
That's
you're
basic
right. It's
attack.
not.
No, that is.
Well, no, because it's not supposed to give you a stack, and a basic attack will.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think I need to. Yeah, I think I actually just need to make you a macro for that. My bad. Let me do that real quick. If you want to click off of your character just for a brief moment.
Yep. Done.
Thank you. This will be really quick. Just give me a sec here. I'm gonna put it in attacks, or do you want me to? Yeah, I guess I'll put it in attacks. 5. Where's the- Okay. Hopefully that will work. What if and when you use it?
Yeah, I'll use it on this wolf.
All right. See if it works.
He's got it coming.
He does.
Oh, 3 damage.
Looks like it did work. Just a low roll and reduced by defense. Okay.
Wait. God, I just realized the fight is a brilliant subversion of standard RPG tropes. Normally, when you travel from place to place, you have a random encounter where you're attacked either by wolves who want to eat you or bandits who want to take your stuff. Instead, we are attacking the wolves as we travel because we want to take their stuff.
Aha.
It's very
Desperate
true.
times.
Wait, we're already the baddies?
Already.
I mean, this is not. We're not breaking our speedrun record. There's no way.
That's true. That's
That
true.
will stand for a very long time.
Oh yeah,
All right.
that was
Okay. What we're gonna do is, because James still isn't here, I'm just gonna move him down to the bottom of the initiative. So, Brogrod. So here's the question, Dan. Are you gonna reroll your rune at the start, or are you gonna keep the one that you had at the end of the encounter? Like just like generally.
I think reroll at the start.
Mm-hmm.
I think just makes more sense flavor wise.
All right. Let's roll it up. Let's see what he's got.
No way I can
Roll it
keep-
up, roll it up, roll it up, roll it.
Ooh.
Oh, fire!
Fire!
Fire! Okay, fire.
That's what I wanted.
Fire!
All right, I'm feeling juiced.
You are juiced. Give the deadly 9 bonus damage. It's
I'm gonna
juice.
I'm gonna load in a couple runic bullets. I'm going to get these 2 guys.
Ooh. 20 ways. Start blasting.
Kabow!
Well, all right.
Boom boom.
nice.
All right. Not bad.
Some value ablaze right there.
And Murdoch just ran in there, right?
Yep.
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 All right. Well, I think I'm gonna consume 2 of my stacks.
Oh, here we go. Special attacks galore, baby. Wait, how do you have 4 stacks, Brogrod?
Just bullet give him a stack?
It shouldn't. But maybe it is.
Do we have all our abilities met? Or just the
Nope.
first 2?
Just the
Just 1 and
first
2.
2.
Okay.
Just the first.
That'll be a huge level up.
Yeah, I should just have 3. I think I got one from that attack.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, oh, look at that.
Busted.
Yep, looks like you did. I will take that out. Oh, why did I not make the macro for focus? All right, here. Dink, you click off your guy for a sec.
Yeah.
Cool. Gonna go in, do it manually. So you'll have 3 auric, and it'll still display as 4, but here, maybe we could change this a bit. Boom. And boom. Fixed. All right. Special attack time.
I would like.
What is your special attack?
Oh, I'm not using my special attack.
Oh,
Oh.
he's bringing in the boy.
I'm gonna make a tunnel.
All right. Here are your 2 tunnels. So one can be any square next to you, and the other can be up to 30 feet away.
I don't think we can.
Where are
see
the
them.
tunnels?
You can't see them. Tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Oh man, I love it.
I can't move them.
What?
Have you ever tried moving a tunnel?
There we go.
Yeah, that's pretty hard. You mostly dig them, and that's
it
where
requires
they
a team
stay.
of dwarves. There are 2 dwarves.
All right, I think I'm gonna do that.
Ooh.
Secret tunnel.
And now I'm jumping in.
Oh, he wants
Oh,
it.
I thought he was
Ooh.
rescuing him, but he's getting in there.
Oh, he's
I-
good.
It's versatile. Whatever you want, right? You can go back the other way.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
yeah,
true.
I'm going in.
Wait, did you go in by going through the tunnel, or do you go in by walking?
Oh, no, listen. I know my way around a tunnel.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
I'm going through the tunnel.
So Brogrod
It's him.
calls in Hloin, and Hloin scrambles over. All right, Brogrod. He just starts going to town, just in the dirt. And then he pops up this side. Oh boy. And he just hops back in the chute and runs out. It's all ready for you.
And I'll scramble in. Pop
All right.
out.
God, his little candle. Hat.
I know, right?
All right, that's it for me.
All right, this Thornwolf is up, and after Brogrod's double shot, looks like there's some fire on this Thornwolf's back. And it's kind of like clawing at it, trying to put it out, but it can't do it. So eventually, it just gives up. Realizes it can't take out the flames, and it's just going to turn towards Murdoch and give him a nice bite here. Chomp.
Ooh.
Oh, that paladin defense, 15 attack roll is blocked.
And then the PD.
Yeah. Oh, he's tanky boy. This is a good fight for him. All right. Welcome,
Right.
Gunbar, to the fight. We're fighting some wolves.
Awesome.
I'm going to.
Strike and I tried to sneak around. Strike snuck around. I didn't do so well.
First one of the campaign. Won't be the last. Ooh.
Shoot a little blast of venom at that guy. And I don't think I can do anything. Let's see. Let's move up. Okay. That's it.
All right. Okay. This Thornwolf is up. Just like his buddy, he's also on fire. He's going to go ahead and take a bite out of the man who put him on fire, but because of the shelter, that'll just get redirected to Murdoch. Big damage. 1 whole more damage than before. All right. So these wolves are, just biting at Murdoch, but they're kind of just their teeth are just sinking, just kind of going into his armor and just kind of bouncing off it. They look very frustrated at this ironclad knight. Frift.
All right. Okay. All right. All right. Well, first things first. There are too many wolves right here. This is way too many wolves. I'm just gonna. Gorak's gonna just lift up his axe like he's a headsman, and just swing it down on this wolf.
Oh, wow. 22? Hello?
Wow, yeah. I really thought that was gonna get him. Maybe I can do something with this astral plane energy. I mean, it hasn't done much for me so far, but and you're gonna see like this golden light start to fill up like Gorax's visor, and then like turn like red as like it's corrupted, and he is going to just in a burst of flame appear up here, and a moment later, Frift will appear right next to him.
Oh. Jukes it.
Good luck, Sugar Ray.
I feel great. Don't worry, I'll send him back down in a second. I just needed a lift. And I'm done.
All right. This Thornwolf is up. He's just really just staring at Shigure after wanting to fight him and having Shigure just run away. Doesn't care about him at all. So instead, he is going to climb, just dig his claws, had this running start. He's going to pounce up the cliff, German Shepherd police attack dog style.
That's what the spikes are for.
Exactly. And just claw into the side of the cliff, run up here, and try and take a nice little chunk out of Ella. Humph. Unlike Murdoch, Ella's not wearing any armor, so pretty nice hit. Strike. Sneaky strike.
So, Strike is going to move to here, and then dash forwards, hitting this Thornwolf over here. And then with my minor action, I am going to attempt to touch the cube. I'm going to attempt to grab it and pocket it.
All right. Just roll a skill check.
I'll rub my hands together first.
Oh, definitely with advantage then. No. Yeah. So Strike, dashes in, hits the Thornwolf, and the Thornwolf gets kind of, dazed by this sudden attack from fog of war, and is too busy kind of gathering himself to notice Strike grabbing the cube. So Strike, you will be able to grab the cube.
What does it feel like? Is it smooth? Is it warm?
So as soon as you grab it, it is a little bit warm, not like hot to the touch, but it does feel a little bit warm, and it's glowing this extremely bright light. And as you can see in the image, there are these kind of like small little dust flakes that are continuously floating up into the air, almost like flames of a fire, and they're just continuously floating upward and upward, and they go up a little bit and then they dissipate just like flames would. And it has all these like inscriptions on the side of it, the cube. Each side has like a different, looks like either a rune or some other kind of like arcane symbol. And I gave you control of it, so you should be good to carry that cube.
Yeah, it's just going to be right in my pocket. And,
all right.
With that, I've used all my actions. So Strike will end his turn.
Okay. All right. Some kind of cat. This Thornwolf is going to turn his attention to Strike and give him a bite.
No, we take those.
Oh, we definitely take those. All right. Tony B.
My mic sounds like crap. Hold on. Do you guys hear that? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Are you?
Hello? There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, better.
I'm imagining I can interact with this tunnel.
Yeah, you can take it to go to the other end as a swift action.
Oh, okay. Can I
attacks of opportunity?
So I can jump in the tunnel and like end up here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's only swift action?
Mhm.
Cool. Dunbar's gonna mosey his way over here. Then he's going to start telling the tale of the rabbit and the frog.
His classic.
Dunbar original.
A greenish aura starts to form around both Murdoch and the Thorn Wolf 45. And so he's gonna pull the Thorn Wolf 35 into his story circle.
Ooh.
He peeled him.
And Murdoch.
Come sit by my fire and 1v1 each other, you cowards.
And then
Fight for my entertainment.
let's see.
No, this
It'll
is
make a good
Dunbar's
story.
dating app.
What is this?
He sets people
Ooh.
up.
Then I'll use one of these on you. I'll give you some comfort. And no one was in my circle for force, but you're now in my circle for this. I don't know if Carlson's actually in my circle or not, but I don't know how type differential works with story time. But
I think we can count it. Let's see. Let's see.
oh, can I give it to him then?
Yeah, I think we can.
Cool.
We can count it.
Cool. I'm good.
All right, excellent. This Thorn Wolf. This Thorn Wolf is still, his attention is directed at Frith. The Strike was extremely sneaky, and he actually didn't even see Strike like pounce in and slash his buddy here. So he's actually just gonna spend his turn, full moving up to Frith and realize Strike is behind him.
I will see this guy like doing his freaking all-terrain wolf thing up the side of the cliff. I was kind of looking down and just like frown and be like, "Well, shoot, that doesn't seem fair."
And we're back to the top with Murdoch.
Okay.
Erupted the blood of angels to get up here, and he just
Yeah.
has sharp feet.
Okay. We're gonna move. We're gonna use targeted. So I'm going to call to my. I'm gonna feel the angelic energy flowing through me, and I'm gonna use it. And I'm just gonna direct the flag to just come swooping down from the cliff into this tile. And upon seeing this happen, the Thorn Wolf will be very intimidated. And someone gets to take an AOO on this. I would like to offer it to Brogrod if he would like.
Yeah. I accept.
I accept.
1-9. There he is. Boom. Oh, good hit.
Okay, excellent. We're coming along. Now, going to.
Whoops. Oh.
This.
Plus 12.
12er.
Targeting window is annoying. It keeps on. I move myself around, and then the targeting window is over where I am. And with my move action, I'm gonna move myself over, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
That was a big turn.
That was. All right. The alpha is up, and oh my god, robust. Jesus Christ, Jeff.
God
Wait,
damn.
The Fat Bear season is here.
Oh, that's amazing.
He is
What?
robust.
Loot unit.
Holy moly.
Wow.
The proportions are just so wrong.
So
Ah.
Jesus.
What is that bear eating? Jeez.
Other
A lot.
bears.
Other bears, yeah.
Smaller
Specifically
bears.
One fridge, and that's it.
He is eating a lot.
He's eating a lot.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, this Thornwolf Alpha's attention is all directed on Shigure right here, and he's going to hit Shigure with a piercing howl.
Wow.
Bam!
Wait,
Hit
that
him.
actually did a lot of damage.
It did.
That is a lot.
Wait,
Wow.
hold on.
Hang
Is
on
that,
a
is that
sec.
loud? Is that allowed?
Hold on,
then,
let's check the ref.
He will give two people actions. One he will give to this wolf who's also next to Shigure, give him a nice little bite. Oh my! And then another one he'll give to the wolf that's above Frift. We'll bite Frift. All right. And then Shigure is up.
All right. All right. All right.
All right.
All right. Well, the thing is, hold on. The thing, hold on.
Hold on.
All right. Bop.
Alright.
So I'm gonna push this guy this way, and this guy this way,
Get out of here.
and then I'm gonna scramble up the cliff.
Aha.
And
A warrior of culture, I see.
then I'll switch stances and end my turn.
Okay.
Sir, this
Awesome.
cliff is the place to be and get beaten by wolves.
To get eaten by wolves. All
Yeah.
right, this
Got the high ground.
It is not any better up here, let me tell you. See?
this wolf is going to climb.
In
and,
fact, I'm going to be honest with you. I liked it better when we were on the ground.
He's going to bite Frift. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
God.
God damn. And Frift, this guy takes a huge chunk out of Frift. Frift like basically fits like in his mouth entirely. She's so small. And she is looking in very, very rough shape right now. Brog.
Why don't they ever go for Gornax? He's so much larger. Pain.
That's a good point. Matt, I'm just assuming these wolves are defending their territory.
Yeah,
Okay.
essentially. There's the object that landed here, and you're trying to sneak around, but Frift made a lot of noise as she was close to this den, which made the wolves go aggro on you guys.
Okay, cool.
Technically, they did attack us first. They ran over and attacked Frift when she was innocently sneaking around into ambush position to attack them.
I had done nothing wrong yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
All right. I'm loading in 2 more runic
Oh boy.
bullets, and I'm re-rolling.
Load them up.
So I'm gonna re-roll.
Oh, he's rerolling. Oh, I know.
Oh
He
my
wants
God.
lightning, doesn't he?
Oh no,
Ooh,
I'm re-rolling
Observe.
again.
Roll it.
Ah, bummer.
Bummer.
Didn't get it.
Oh,
All right, but I'm gonna see. Some big damage. I got plus 12, so going for
That
these,
is
going for
huge.
these 2 guys.
Oh, this is a kill shot.
they've also got burns on that.
This has got to be a kill shot.
This is a kill shot.
Hey.
Oh no! 30.
Holy!
Wait. I think, is this gonna be the fadeaway double kill? They've got burns
Oh.
on them.
It's looking
Oh
pretty
my
fadey.
Yeah.
God!
I'm calling fade. I'm going in the tunnel. Oh no, I'm gone.
Oh, the fade.
Through the tunnel.
I'm popping out back up top.
Never seen again.
Comes to the tunnel, assassinates them, goes back through the tunnel.
Job's done.
Dwarf assassin.
I'm gonna need more tunnels this map, boys. I'm going full prairie dog. This encounter. I need you boys to dig.
Give me a tunnel.
Did our dwarf friend make these?
He did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
Yeah, if you look at the assist spells document in the drive, it lists the assist ability that he has brought to the table.
Okay, great.
It's quite
Thank you.
interesting.
And I am all set.
Hey, wait, did I miss the part where we were supposed to record our stats at the beginning of this fight?
We all did.
We all did.
Oh,
Oh,
we
that's
all
true.
did. Oops.
Oh, we can do it now if you want. I mean, it doesn't really
Sure.
matter. But if you would like to, you always can. Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, we're still working on some things. We're not used to Spain yet.
We're still readjusting to recording stats.
Yeah, no, we've had like a really long time since we've done that.
Hmm.
I think there's one person who hasn't done it. Ella. Ella may do that
Okay,
if she
yeah.
would like. Alright, this Thornwolf stuff, and he just got blasted by another shot from Brogrod, and the fires that were on his back continue to char his skin, and
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
he
fadeaway.
will
It's
be
too good.
consumed by the flames.
Wow.
It's
Beautiful.
super effective against grass types.
I can't tell if these are grass types or like rock types.
It's both. Hybrid.
Oh
Hybrid.
yeah. Wait, did they have any of those?
Oh wait, confirmed these are Lileep?
Oh
Dan's
my
favorite?
god.
Yeah, wait. Grass rock is pretty uncommon.
I can only think of that one off the top of my head.
Lileep.
I'm on the case. I'll find out if there are any more.
Alright, Jeff's got the research. Meanwhile, Ella, you're up.
Right, I'm going to do the same thing.
Oh, she's going for damage.
And
Venom shot.
It is indeed only
Does that come out of Neil or Ella?
Neil. Slide down.
Freaking Neil.
only Laleep and Cradilly. The only
Wow.
unique typing rock grass.
I can't hit him. Alright, I'm done.
Alright, she's got full stacks.
I can use the regen though, right?
Yeah, definitely I can. Boop.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't take fear off this guy. Alright. Not actually still feared, although it doesn't even matter because blam!
Wow, look at that.
The double fadeaway. Another burning Thornwolf carcass now exists on the battlefield. And we've got mad PC hype train now. Rift is up. Surrounded.
Hmm. I'm gonna put a hand on Shigeru's shoulder. Say, listen. I really appreciate you coming to help me. We're gonna make it out of this. I don't have a way to get out of this myself, so we've pretty much got just one option. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this. This guy. Let's see how the little guys stack up to their big guy. And chwonk.
Is Getem's not giving you the second strike icon?
It's okay. I would have a lot of second strike icons.
Oh, it's because your other one does give you one, right?
that's fine.
Okay, maybe I should make a different state for that. I don't know. Just let me know if you need it. If you don't, that's fine.
Take a sip of a health potion. But yeah.
All right.
That's it. I
That's
probably
it.
could have abandoned you up here, but
It's okay.
stick it out.
If I'm alive on my turn, I'll save us.
This guy will increase his venom up to 2, and then he's gonna go ahead and bite Dunbar. Chomp. Just bites into some fatty bear, which doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Some robust bear.
Yeah, Dunbar is far too robust for that.
Robust indeed.
All right, strike. Has his 1v1. Has the cube.
Strike has his 1v1, has the cube, but he's actually just going to oh wait, shit, it's not quite what I meant to do. Can I have an unguard back? I can only click that instead of my basic.
Yep, if you
A1.
want to.
Oh, I can do it myself. Haha! I can cheat.
You
Wait a
can.
minute.
It'll just say it in chat though, so you can't actually cheat. But
Where
you
does it
can try.
sit? I see plus A3 and A4, but I don't see A1 or A2.
Plus mana, the first one.
Oh, right.
Because
Yep,
A1
there
and
we
A2, yeah, just use
Right,
mana.
okay. So I'm going to jab jab and stab stab this thorn wolf, and then I'm going to tunnel.
Yes.
I don't
Alright.
really care where the other tunnel goes because they're all connected, right? So actually, you know what? I'm going to put one next to me, and I'm going to put one next to Frift.
It's only 30 feet, and you can drag them wherever you
Ooh.
would like them.
30 feet. 40 feet. Okay, then before I do
is
that,
too far.
I'm going to move 15 feet and take an AOO.
Okay. Team player strike. Look at that. That's some technology right there. All right, this thorn wolf will bite you. Good place. Good place.
And then, so I'll put it up there, and then I am going to do a little 360 look around me, and then jump down into the tunnel. And as I jump down, I'm going to say, I have the device. We should evacuate immediately. Strike and Cube are going to return to the top of this hill.
There you go. All right.
This sounded like it definitely used some tech, considering that Frift and Sugar has answered to pretty much all of these problems they've encountered so far. Is what if I just kill it?
Yeah.
Then it won't trouble me any longer.
What if I just keep fighting it? This thorn wolf now has nobody next to him.
Uh-oh. Enemy spotted.
He's gonna go ahead and he's just gonna full move over to Ella, but he won't have any actions because he's got to just full sprint. Dunbar.
Dunbar's gonna call on the power of the dwarf. How do I? Is it in campaign?
It's in campaign macros and it's under the assist tab.
Assist, I see. Okay. I have name, rewind, show off, force bolt.
Oh, I don't think he was here when you updated it. Or
Oh, is that
wait.
a thing?
Oh, I've got Force Bolt, name, and tunnel.
Yeah, that's what it should be. It should be force bolt, name, and tunnel. You might have to reconnect.
Okay,
I
well,
can
could
actually-
someone?
I can just do it for you.
Yeah, just create a tunnel next to me.
There you go. Here are your 2 tunnels.
So
You can. So one is wherever you want next to you, and the other one you can drag up to 30 feet away from you.
okay. Oh wait, 33 from like my. Yeah, I guess this works, right?
Yeah. That's
Okay. Dunbar's gonna jump in head first, come out and flop on his belly. What was that? Dwarven engineering is quite impressive. And then let's see. He hasn't moved yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Dunbar's gonna come here and continue the story of the frog and the rabbit. and pull you guys down wherever you want next to me.
Actually.
Wait, if I could stand here, I would appreciate it.
That's not next to him.
Yeah, you're getting pulled next to Dunbar right now. So you can
Right.
choose any square next to Dun.
Okay. Actually, wait. I'm not
You
allowed
want
to
my
stand
spot?
here, though.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I assume you're looking to brawl still.
Yeah, there's kills on the table.
Stroke said we're getting out of here.
Actually, it's okay. It's okay. I'll go here.
Okay.
Here. All right,
And
we have
then,
successfully arranged ourselves. We're ready to sit down and hear the story.
Yeah, and let's see. So Matt, if I'm using more than one stack of comfort, do they all occur on one action, or can I split them?
You should split them. Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
what happens if I
See.
target both Shigure and Friftir?
Yeah. So here,
What-
give me 1 second.
Okay.
Let me look at the thing.
I just don't want to mess it up.
Cause yeah, I want it to roll. Okay, I should roll the damage each time. So what you should do is you can just keep the window open, but like click on one of them, click perform, click on the other one, click perform.
Okay, cool.
Because yeah, it should roll a new value each time.
Okay. Well. Excellent. And then I wasn't able to encourage anyone again, but I will embrace Frift. We're good.
All right. This Thornwolf is up. He's now he's just getting the runaround. Honestly, it's pretty ridiculous. He's gonna jump down and take an AOO from Gorax.
Yep.
Gorax.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't actually have macros. They're over here. You.
Oh,
no.
That's gonna be. Oh my god! No, Rift.
Ref, he's playing cards on my turn.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Wait, this is some sort of like turnception. He killed you on his own turn, but not the normal way.
not the way he wanted to.
Yeah, but he still has a whole turn.
There's the kill he wanted, but not what he deserved.
He killed you with his move action.
Flashbacks to Gravis that after getting the counter strike.
Oh
was
yeah, actually, yeah. That's wait. What is this?
Amazing rolls.
What is this?
Oh, and Sugar even switched to offensive mode too. Oh, he's a beast.
Although I didn't need it with the 30 and 29.
Wait, yeah, what the heck, Sugar? Calm down.
I don't want to hear stories. I want to fight.
Tell me the story about the time I killed all those guys.
That is a max. That is a 19 and a 20 on your 2d20s. Oh my god.
Wow.
All right. Well, that is that guy's turn. Murdoch is up. I have to go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go too. I'll be right back.
Wow.
Take to here, I guess.
Oh.
Well.
Oh my goodness.
Well, sometimes you just you just yeah.
God
sometimes that just
dang.
happens.
What's
There have
happened?
been so many AOOs in this campaign thus far.
What is this? This can't be a 1 in 20 chance. Are we like certain it's not 1 in 10?
We drew on the power of the angels too much, and now we're being punished.
It's true.
Yeah, why isn't there an angel of luck?
This whole area right here is just cursed. This is cursed ground. We didn't realize it.
I'm just saying, Strike made a call. The call was retreat.
Oh no, another AOO. Oh my
Yep.
god.
Yep.
That's
Oh no.
At least you
Uh.
bolstered.
Yeah, I mean, this guy doesn't take damage from these wolves.
yeah.
Can't relate. I'm bite-sized.
Okay.
I think you're a little bit
so-
less than bite-sized now.
Oh. I'm gonna hop over there on what remains of my body and just slap you.
Okay, well, I really hope to like actually successfully kill that wolf and like not take damage from it. But
You really
no,
hoping you a damage
we're
positive there.
we're gonna kill the wolf. The wolf is gonna die now. I'm telling him to go away.
Jumps off the cliff.
And actually, I believe this means that Gorax is free to take this one.
Yeah, if you don't want it.
Yeah, you can have it.
Give me the loot.
After he survived the last one, I think I want him to actually. So okay, that's my turn.
All right. Also, couple of things about things that happened on the turn where Frift got downed. What happened when the wolf like moved past Gorax? I imagine like Gorax like swinging his axe, trying to take the AOO, and he ends up just batting the wolf straight at Frift, lobbing him straight at Frift. So the wolf just rams into Frift with its like quills, which downs Frift. And then even though Frift, you are downed, as soon as you get like knocked unconscious, you actually feel yourself wake up like almost instantaneously, and all of you like look around to Frift, and you can see that there's this glowing golden dust that has like circled around her, and it has actually also begun to swirl around each of you. And so it's very like faint shimmering around every single one of you. And Frift, you feel the ability to still move and act. And we are now going to be using the rule that we were talking about using for downed, whereas if you are downed, you still have a move action and a basic attack action. Those are the two things you can do. You can't cast spells, you can't use minor actions, you can only move and basic attack, but you can still do those things. And anytime an enemy would be able to hit you, they can instead hit any person on your team while you are downed, because you can't take damage while you're downed.
What happens if I have a venom stack and the down person attacks a guy?
You'll gain the health, but you'll still be like unstable,
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Great. We've got this Thornwolf Alpha who's gonna move.
Yeah. I need more targets
here, and he is going to like kind of crouch down, and all of the quills on his back are going to kind of fan out in every which direction, and he's going to cast Thorn Burst, firing a bunch of these needles, bunch of these thorns straight through Dunbar and Shigure.
Oh.
And because it's his turn, two other wolves, and he still has his elite health bar, two other wolves are going to get to act as well. So this wolf is going to bite Ella. Oh my gosh, the crit wolves. And this wolf is going to bite Shigure. Shigure is bleeding profusely.
All right.
Wait a minute.
It's fine. It's fine.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. That should only do 2 damage. Because bleeding is just 1 times level, right? Right? Let me check. Pretty sure it's just 1 times level, though.
Level physical damage.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and just heal you for 1 real quick, and let me change that. All right, sorry, Shigure. You're up.
Okay. I'm going to use the second strike from my ring blade movement. The second movement. Okay, and we'll do the safe thing. And oh, there we go.
Damn.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Okay, so we'll switch back to focus. Feeling my life in danger. Time to remember my training, and yeah, assume a defensive position, and let's see. I'll also chug.
All right. And Shigure has knocked down the Thornwolf Alpha's elite bar. And so it no longer is going to have its pack leader status. The rest of the Thornwolves are going to be sensing a little bit of weakness in their alpha leader here. But his elite power is going to proc, and he's going to let out another one of those roars that echoes throughout the forest. And his elite power is prey. He's going to order all of his wolves to prey on you all. And you're all going to become vulnerable.
Haha, I dodged it.
You did.
Outplayed.
Nice job, Drift.
Outplayed. All right, Brog Rod.
Raid.
I'm assuming these guys aren't meant to be vulnerable, right?
No, they are. It's from Shigure's thing.
Oh, okay.
There's just a lot of that going around these days.
Yeah.
There's a lot going around.
Part of compressing the states that use states.
Although, actually, yeah, why is this guy vulnerable? I actually don't know why he still is.
Doesn't the second movement hit both of them? Oh no, because he hit them then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think the alpha shouldn't be vulnerable. I applied vulnerable to this guy on my turn, but I didn't hit him.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. All right, let me look at that. All right, Brog.
Also, I'll be back in 1 sec.
Now, Strike. I hear what you're saying about us getting out of here. You've got the cube and everything. It makes perfect sense. But it's just you and me right now. And we're a team, so as much as I'd like to just sit here and have a smoke with you, I'll be back. And I'm jumping in the tunnel.
I'll be back. Brogard loves his tunnels.
I'm gonna pop out over here.
Oh.
Secret tunnel.
All right. Oh man, it's not looking great over here.
Some things going on.
All right. I think I'm going to swap to one of my throwing axes. And I'm going to go for, see if I can help Ella out. Going for this guy. So this gives me an extra rune by itself, I think, right, Matt?
Yeah, so when you click the button, it should give you it before you hit like perform actions. Like you'll know before you do perform action.
Oh, shoot. I wanted fire. Alright, come on, big hit. Ooh. Dang.
Jeez.
Reduced my defense, but a good hit still. That's a nice crit.
Yeah, but a critical.
That's it for me.
All right. Ella's up.
Alrighty then. I'm in a pretty bad shape. So, I'm gonna help our little friend Frift over here with my consume ability. Uh-oh.
Is this where you consume?
I was like, I'm scared. Ooh, that doesn't make me less scared.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
So you're gonna see the snake kind of just like expand his jaws, and then whoop, you're gonna kind of just be like chilling inside this like ghostly snake thing. I can still see you.
All right.
I think you've got to be next to him, Carlos. I think you've got to move one tile over.
Moving next up. Okay.
Yeah.
Oops.
Humph.
Can I move? No, that's not next one.
Oh my god. Okay, I just like to say on my screen, I'm sort of playing this on a weird monitor that is not too big. I've got a lot of the windows like really thin, so they're not taking up that much of the screen. Because of that, not all of the text is appearing, and it is perfectly cut so that I read, effect, you gained regeneration, dead, and blink. And it's like, what?
Perfect.
Okay.
Alright.
And then I'm going to do this. Target this guy. This guy. Wait, how does this work? I target with 2 enemies, 2 allies. I target the enemies first?
I don't think it matters. I think you can do
Oh,
that.
I think I target all of them.
Yeah.
Me? And oh, this guy, this guy.
Whoa.
Nice.
Alright. I'm done.
All right. Frift, at the beginning of your turn, you're gonna get spit out of Neil.
Am I still unconscious?
Uh,
No, you got stabilized.
yeah, and you're automatically stabilized, so you have no health, but you do have regeneration, which you can consume.
If you would
Although-
like to be alive.
Oh no, because the automatic stabilization will give you the heal check heal automatically. Yeah, so you'll get that. So you're back.
I'll use the regen.
Yum, yum.
Oh yeah. I'm riding high now, fellas.
Look, now you got some poison stacks too to get some health off.
It's true. If I set off more than one of those, do I get it from both of them?
I think so. I think
Or wait,
that's how it
no,
should work.
it's lifesteal, right?
Yeah.
And does it
10%
cap
for each
out at their
stack.
max health?
It's 10% of the
Oh.
damage.
Like if I overkill someone asking for a friend, do I get?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Well then, I'm going to use my blink to come up here. First of all,
First off, FS.
and then I'm going to send in a champion in my place. Who's going to leap down and actually, sorry, I should have done this before I jumped up, but I had my second strike for the big guy.
Mm.
And jump down and give him a good smack.
Oh my god.
Ah, okay.
41.
Ooh.
A big smack.
And so this time,
Oh my god.
he really puts his back into his headsman's axe swing, but he does the exact same sort of thing.
Oh my god.
And it will, like, the axe embeds into the ground after going through the thorn wolf. And, you know what? There you go. Alright, that's the big one. I'm gonna go through the tunnel and come over next to Strike.
Oh my god. All right.
No.
Anything
Oh,
else from Drift?
Uh, Wait, I have stacks. I could have used my stacks before I went through this, right?
Mhm.
Alright, well, in that case... it's tunnel time!
Let's do it, guys. Chloin is having a field day just digging the crap out of this battlefield right now.
There's entirely too many
He's
tunnels on top of this.
He's just constantly digging throughout this fight as you guys are
I
battling
don't
the
think
wolves.
this hill is gonna last much longer. But now I'll take this tunnel to leave.
Alright. This Thorn Wolf is up. He's going to gain a Venom stack, and after seeing his alpha being absolutely just eviscerated by Gorax's axe, he is going to full move away.
The bounty!
no,
The bounty's escaping!
He's also got the 12% lifesteal against him. He's escaping with our health.
He's escaping with our health.
We let it simmer too long.
Alright, Strike. What's
We
up with you?
overcooked our dinner.
Strike is going to look disappointedly down at the fact that literally nobody followed his call. You're gonna sigh, step into the tunnel, pop out of the tunnel over here. We have that that second attack thing, right? The
Your special attack, yeah.
yeah, special attack.
Mhm.
How will my special attack work with that? The buff that's on Thornwolf 157.
So currently, the special attack doesn't work with that stuff because it's weird. I can make it so it does work with vulnerable. I actually wasn't even really thinking about that. Yeah, give me one sec. Okay. Yes, it will work with vulnerable. It will not work with venom, though.
Okay.
So here, let me just give me one sec.
Yep.
To write this. Okay, I think it should work now. Are we gonna see it?
Oh yeah. So Strike's gonna pop out of the tunnel. He'll draw his saber and point it at Thornwolf 157, and then he will duel.
Oh! He won all of them.
Get wrecked!
Wait, it's 5. Wait, what determines the amount of true damage?
It's a roll.
Ah, okay.
Although it looks like it didn't do the vulnerable thing. Unless. So either it didn't do vulnerable or this is dealing physical damage in secret. Because that, I think, should have killed him.
How would like my kill, please?
Oh, okay. Yep. Sorry, I have to add this on here. That definitely kills. It did not apply the vulnerable damage taken. Okay. All right. It should work for next time. But yes, he is definitely dead. He should have taken 1.5 times that damage. So an extra 7 damage. He only has 4 HP. So bam, he's gonzo.
Excellent.
Dude, the first round was a tie. Look at that. You both
Oh,
rolled 28.
Tie goes to me.
Tie
I
goes
love
to
it.
you. $32 max roll. Wow, you rolled insane.
Did you leave the cube
you
over
do.
here?
Yep, I left it up there.
I will immediately grab it.
You guys
I don't
should
know
have
if that's something I can do on
control
now on my turn, but immediately I'm like, ha ha ha.
do it, yeah. Just dragging it under yourself.
Very shiny, very, very shiny.
All right. Anything else from you, Strike?
That's all for me.
All right. This Thornwolf is up, and he is going to do the same thing that his friend did. And those Thornwolves are just going to run into the forest, and we are going to be done with our combat encounter. Because they're going to be a little bit too fast for you guys.
Matt, do my comfort stacks, do they dissipate after a combat encounter?
Nope. You get to keep them.
Oh, cool.
So you can after we reset everything here, you can feel free to distribute some comfort to people.
Excellent.
All right, I'm going to gather up all these tunnels. Going to get these away. Drag you guys over here. Move Gorax because he doesn't really count. Now I want to just do this for a second so I don't grab the thing, and then if I reset all, that should, get rid of all your states.
Do we click end of encounter stats to get our good stuff now?
Let's do it. We've got a couple of rounds that weren't counted. I think maybe one round that wasn't counted, but 83 damage. Holy
Wait,
shit.
should I heal before or after this is done?
I feel like my
Oh yeah, you can actually do it now. That seems like a good idea.
Where do we? Oh, UE stats.
dang, I really only did 18 damage.
I think it's because the only time you did damage was the first
I have one more
round.
comfort stack. Here you go.
Wait, that was a huge comfort stack.
That was a thick
I
comfort.
forgot 2D.
Whoops, I forgot to add a
the
kill
big
when I
one.
killed the big guy. Did I kill anything else in that fight? I don't think I did. I chunked some guys. Oh, no, I did kill another guy. When Murdoch feared him.
That 47 is probably the biggest axe, right? It's probably taken over from biggest axe.
Wait, I need to click a button, right?
What, you totally did
Oh,
47
no.
damage, didn't you?
Apparently I did 41.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Flex.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
That's some sick dual stats.
Never duel again. I retire undefeated.
Cool.
All right, so yeah, the wolves run away, and you guys find yourselves with this mysterious cube in tow.
I'm gonna climb back on top to my now missing cube, and Strike is going to start searching frantically around the ground for the cube.
I'll hold it out. Like, oh, no worries. I got it. It's right here.
Stand up and dust his pants off. Yes, indeed. Right, there it is.
I want to be clear though. I'm holding it out like overhand, such that it's very clear that I'm holding it out to show it to him, not to hand it to him.
I'll put my hand below the cube for you to drop it into my hand.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I like to hold on to this. It's very shiny. I like this a lot.
suit yourself. Many shiny things. Not too many shiny things in the forest.
True.
I would like to examine the area where the cube fell, the ground. Like, is there like an impact crater? Is there like weird golden dust spread around? Are there burns?
It looks like there definitely is an impact crater. But no, it doesn't look like there's like golden dust or any kind of burns or anything. It just looks like something heavy just hit the ground. You wouldn't even
Okay.
know it was something from the heavens if that is what this is, just by looking at it.
Does that have runes inscribed on it?
Well, now I'll actually take it out and just like put it on the ground so we can inspect it or like hold it out so everyone can see it. Does it appear to have runes on it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. Looks like each side has a different like inscription on it.
Do these look anything like the runes that we built that we carved in the mountains?
It looks similar, just in terms of like the overall design, but not the exact rune that you used. But yeah, I mean it looks similar. And there's that constant just flow of dust, golden dust that's coming from it. And whenever one of you is holding it, it like increases its luminosity just like ever so slightly, like noticeable, but not like a ton of extra glowing, but it's like a little bit more light whenever one of you is holding it.
Sorry, my headset was being weird there for a second. You said there are runes on it?
Mm-hmm.
Or there's... Okay. I'm gonna elbow... Again? Brogrod. I'm gonna elbow Brogrod and point to the cube. Any chance you know what those runes are?
It's all wind runes.
I mean, Brogrod, you can roll a skill check if you have like advantage on knowledge runes or something like that. You can roll it with advantage if that's one of your like specialized skill checks. I don't know which ones you specialize in. Hmm. All right. Brogrod is going to inspect this mysterious cube, and as you're doing so, you feel like the you notice that the like feeling around the cube's faces, you notice that the sides of the cube can be turned, and so like you try and like turn them a little bit, but it doesn't seem like they're fully turning all of the way. And like the thing like seems like it's maybe like a little jammed, or it's just kind of hard for your little pudgy fingers to like turn it, since there aren't really like ways to like lock onto it. But you have a sense that there's some way to get this cube to like activate, or maybe it like is active right now and there's a way to like unactivate it by like turning it in a certain way, but it seems you can't really fully get it to click or turn the way that you want it to. And and as you like tinker with it a little bit more, it's going to take you like a solid couple of minutes. Maybe you guys even like kind of start to walk, and you're still fiddling with it. but as you're doing it, eventually you can twist one of the sides, and the cube stops glowing. And then you can kind of twist it again, and the cube will start glowing again. And once the cube clicks again, you feel this immediate rush of energy throughout your body, Brogrod, and the cube lights up once again. And we are going to have another assist spell.
Is it combat encounter?
No,
Wait,
it is
also,
not.
speaking of Brogrod, it says he only did 15 damage.
Derby.
We missed first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you definitely did more than that in one turn. No, it was when you went on full tunnel duty.
Full tunnel.
Did 15 damage plus 2 full wolves of health.
That is.
All right, and we are now going to have another category for assist spells.
What? Oh, I love it.
Get lucky.
Rolling in it.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Dare you play the Forbidden Gotcha?
Interesting.
wait, I don't see it. What happened?
You might have to refresh.
Actually, we're going to call it, because it's not as mysterious anymore, we're just going to call it the cube.
Still pretty mysterious.
It's in the assist spell doc. You see it?
Tetrahedron.
The cube.
The cube. Oh.
Awesome.
This is a Carlson spell.
Oh my
You
god.
need the
this is-
game luck.
Yes, it is.
Why would you buff Carlson like this?
Fortuna.
Why would you nerf Carlson like this?
It's only a nerf if you get punished.
Yeah, Carlson doesn't gain auric anymore.
That's a weird bug.
Yeah, really weird bug where Ella cannot have more than
More
one
than
auric.
one.
All right, so there's your new assist spell, which I'm in the process of actually making right now. But we'll get to that. I don't need it right this second, because you guys got to decide what the deal is. You are going to you guys are still a decent ways from Kaelmark. You think that you can get there, probably right as night is falling, or you can choose to stay somewhere else. If you would like to do that. But right now you guys are kind of around the town of Ozerki, decently close to that area in the Great Hunt Wilds. You're like south of Ozerki in the Hunt Wilds. So you can continue on to Kaelmark and get there kind of like after night, or you can stay in the forest, or you can go to Ozerki for the night. The choice is yours.
Say probably staying in the woods is not our best move from here.
Yeah, I think we should push forward. You know, we we don't know how fast events might be unfolding, and you know, we have important things to get done. So I think
Mhm.
there should be no delay in making progress.
That's a good
And
point.
I mean, we just saw this thing fall out of the sky. Who knows what's going on in other places?
So we're gonna go to Kaelmark.
Yeah, highest.
We should
place,
obviously
biggest
be
church.
careful on the road, but I think we should try and get there today,
Mm.
or even if we make it after night falls, because that just means that, even if we just get there and that's just where we're going to stay the night, it means first thing tomorrow we can be moving ahead rather than sleeping somewhere out here and then having to travel tomorrow before we even get into Kaelmark.
Yeah, I agree. Pushing forward to Kaelmark, this I think do.
All right, let's get moving. I'm gonna stuff the mysterious cube into my pocket and start striding down the road.
All right. Did we lose somebody?
Dana?
Lost Dana. All right. Cool. All right. Well, you guys are going to continue on the road again.
On the road again.
On the road again. Oh man, bro, that was some sweet stuff. Looks like getting some of that angel dust in was actually pretty good.
Wait a second. Angel dust. Hang on a minute.
Street rules.
It's like I said before, I'm pretty much a higher end dwarf now, you know. I'm above you as I do another head measuring thing.
Mm.
So it's all right to praise me, you know.
Well, I mean, you would have been nothing without my digging, so you're welcome for that.
Very true. It's always nice fighting alongside you again.
So what do you think's up with that glowing thing over there?
To tell you the truth, I don't really know. I was fiddling with the thing, and I got it to click. I can turn it on and off. It's like a portable torch.
We were glowing too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was kind of freaky, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
I definitely would want to have figured out from Brog how to turn the cube on and off.
Oh yeah, once I solved it, I'll lean in and just be like, all right, so you get it here, and you twist, and and that's how you get it.
Yeah, as we're walking, I'm just kind of like click, 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 just looking at it, tripping over some roots and rocks.
And then and for us, it feels like I'm getting one of them magic boosts from Murdoch. When I turn it on, it's get that whoosh.
You mind if I try it?
I don't see why not. Thrift. Why don't you let me have a go?
Oh yeah, sure. Everyone should get to have a cube as cool as this.
He'll grab it, and as he takes it, you can see that it doesn't kind of increase in brightness like it does when you guys hold it. He holds it for a little while. Oh yeah, no, I can feel it for sure. Oh.
Yeah, the whoosh. Yeah, the whoosh.
Oh, the whoosh is the whoosh. You know, this is like having 5 ales, kind of a whoosh. You know, this is some good whoosh right here. Feel like I could dig a whole mile right now. It's this very special thing you have. And he'll hand it back to Frift. And as she grabs it, it starts glowing more.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. What did we decide?
We're gonna go forward.
We're going to Kaelmark.
Okay, cool.
Going to Kaelmark. That's what you guys are doing. And you guys should be on this new map. You're walking through the forest towards Kaelmark. There's like a path that's, decently well defined. You guys kind of got sidetracked, so you're almost back to the main path here that you can see traveling through the woods. And I need a skill check from everybody. Hit me up.
What are we skill checking?
Your skill check.
We don't know yet.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
just a skill check.
There was a point where I considered, like, man, what would it be like if you made your like disadvantage skill check like perception? It was like, number one, that would be very bad. Number two, if we ran into this situation right here, it would mean that like Matt would have to tell at least one of us what the skill check was, so you knew if you were rolling with advantage or not.
That's true. Yeah, that
Can
is
I-
true.
Can I use my inspiration for this?
Yeah, sure.
All right, yeah, I'm the Brograd's feeling like super good after what he thinks of solving the cube from doing all that turning. So like I'm just like, you know, I'm super alert. I'm feeling confident.
Oh, he's feeling it.
I'm really feeling it.
Been feeling it. All right, and I think that was everybody. All right. So as you guys are walking through, Ella, Strike, Frift, and Dunbar, you four begin to hear something coming from the north of the woods. It sounds like footsteps at first, and as it gets like closer, you can hear voices. Sound like they're coming from up here, and they sound like they're approaching you rather rapidly.
I will attempt to make a hand sign to the rest to the rest of the team to quiet everyone and keep us all still to like a stop sign with my hand. I don't know if everybody else noticed that or not.
They will, yeah. And after Strike does that, the noise gets closer and closer, and you can eventually hear distinctly voices. Come on, we've got to hurry up. They could be halfway to the city by now. And they're fast approaching you all, and you can distinctly hear that they're coming from like up here, and you can see that there's this like rock formation, so it's kind of hard for you to see exactly what it is due to these rocks, but something is heading straight for you.
I'll try to jump in this bush. Here. Just get out of sight. Come on.
I guess I will
I'm gonna stab
Yeah.
you at a tree.
I will also attempt to duck into a bush. It is worth noting that I have disadvantage on stealth.
Very
I am
cool.
not here.
Hoen's gonna be like, just time for the whoosh, and he's gonna just quickly dig a little tunnel.
Can I go in that tunnel with him?
Yeah, two
yeah.
dwarves can fit.
Yeah.
He tunneled a mile away.
Fine.
Dunbar doesn't know where everyone went. He wasn't really paying attention, so he's just kind of standing out here, looking for people.
It's okay. Maybe they'll think he's just a bear.
Oh,
Is anyone going to say anything to Dunbar?
Yeah, I'll kind of like poke my head out of the bush and be like, "Hey, Dunbar,
what are you doing there?
I'm hiding. There's someone up on the. There's someone coming, and it sounds like they're looking for someone. I don't know if it's those mean guards from before or something, but I don't know if you should hide somewhere or just like get on all fours and act bearish. I'm not sure. This is a small bush, unfortunately.
Not all
Otherwise,
fours.
I'd
I'm okay. Get Dunbar looking on all fours.
Oh my god.
Like an animal.
He's still got his pipe in his mouth, by the way.
Does this
Oh,
count as a
oh.
disguise check?
I don't know what this counts as.
Frif's
Um,
like nodding,
but
kind
you
of like
guys
stroking
can
her chin. She's like, "Yeah, this is perfect.
you guys can hear the noise getting extremely loud now, and you then see atop the cliff a group of beings that are sprinting. We're gonna get these pictures in chat real quick.
Whoa.
And they're gonna like be sprinting across and then eventually like stop here. Are you sure you saw them run this way? Yes, I'm absolutely positive. I mean, we just went to the site. There's nothing there. We have to get our hands on that. That was a group. I don't know. There must have been maybe 10 of them, maybe even more. Have to be around here somewhere. And they're gonna be looking around, and one of them's gonna notice Dunbar as they're looking over the forest. What the hell is that? And they're gonna ready their staff and point it at Dunbar. And one of is gonna come around and take out a blade. What the hell is going on here?
Why is that bear blazing?
Jump down, and two of them are gonna jump down. Come on, we don't have time for this. Hold on, there's something off about this bear.
I can't believe
Excuse me. She's gonna look at Dunbar and point her knife at him.
You're excused.
What? What are you?
A bear?
They're gonna look at each other and just, come on, guys, we do not have time for this. So I don't know what that thing is, but it's not what we're looking for. So,
What are you?
Not bear. Hey, you didn't happen to see a group of adventurers, travelers, anyone besides us pass through here recently, did you?
Maybe. How many?
I don't know, maybe 10, maybe more. Didn't get a great look at them, but pretty sure there was like a demon thing with them. Couldn't miss it. Big, large creature, giant axe. They're bad guys, and we're just looking to apprehend them. You know, so I'd really appreciate it if you could tell us where they went.
I saw a couple hunters. They killed an elk and went north.
That's not what we need. Well, goodbye, bear.
Goodbye, bear.
They're gonna sprint off. Listen, they're not gonna take the road. Come on, we've got to go back into the forest. Fine. Maybe we should split up. We'll go north, you go south. All right. And they're gonna branch off into the forest.
Dunbar's gonna mumble to himself, "Why don't people know that I'm a bear? I feel like it's pretty obvious. I look like a bear, right, guys? Like what?
that was perfect. That was beautiful. Great
That's
work,
pretty
Dunbar.
good, right? That's what bears do.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they've never seen a bear.
Well, I've seen plenty of non-bears. I've never seen anyone or heard of anyone call themselves a non-bear, but I had a funny feeling that they were looking for us.
Yeah, I've
They said demon though. We're not demons.
I'll kind of cough lightly. I've heard that description a few times before. I've seen it on a couple posters. It's okay. It's fine. This is part of why I have gotten used to hiding in bushes when I hear people angrily coming through the
Oh.
forest.
They called me a bad guy. Well, they can't be us. There's no way.
Yeah. I'm sure it's someone else, big fella.
Probably those damn hunters that killed the elk.
Yeah,
Those
those are
pretty
some
bad.
actual bad guys.
Can I get up off my paws?
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll like kind of try to help you like dust your paws off.
I haven't stood like that in quite some time. It's hard on the back.
You can gain inspiration, Dunbar.
I'm already inspired.
Wow. This guy. All right.
They went. Did they go in the same direction as Kaelmark or no?
No, they
What
it looks
anyone-
like they branched off north and south. You guys are heading north, but mostly east is where you guys are going.
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone wear garments like that.
I've seen it a bit. They're some folk that moved here from Darker Moor. Dark mages. They like to get their energy from the land, all that stuff. I knew a dark mage once.
Well, I don't go to Dark Moor very often.
Yeah, from what I've heard, I wouldn't recommend it. Apologize if any of you are dark and moory and.
Wouldn't be caught dead being from Darkenmore.
Well, you're alive, so
So I must not be from Darkenmore.
Right.
huh.
Dunbar and Friff just like nodding, like yes, that makes sense. That
Yes.
that tracks. That tracks exactly. He is alive.
That was a weird experience, but I mean, I guess we can keep going.
Yeah.
Anytime that we get scared, I guess I can just go into bear form.
Your default form.
Bear form. Optimus Bear.
Engaging in bear
Transform.
form. And he
Bear
just
in
like leans
disguise.
forward onto his front paws. Disguise complete.
No, I was a bear though. They had to ask. I mean, it's unsettling.
Well, you all wearing things the bears normally don't wear. Pipe.
I think they just weren't the smartest of fellows.
With
Well,
with everything happening in these wild hunts with the phoenix elk and whatnot, that probably not even that surprising seeing a talking bear.
that's what I was going for.
You did great. You can be in one of those Rentham shows, those big plays they put on.
The bears I've seen there, balance beach balls on their nose. That's not my thing.
I'm sure you could do it if you put your mind to it.
But the bear form is pretty good. So
So far, it's worked every time.
1 for 1.
All right, and after being 1 for 1 on bear forms, well done. You guys will continue your trek to Kaelmark. Night begins to fall. The sun is setting earlier and earlier each day as we draw closer and closer to winter. You make your way through the beautiful Ragnar highlands, which are strewn with colors of orange and red and yellow due to the lovely fall season, until eventually you all will find yourselves at the gates to Kaelmark, also known as the Castle in the Clouds.
Nice. Can I ask
Yes.
something, like, as we travel to the
Yeah.
group? Okay. I wanted to bring up when Dunbar mentioned the hunters. I wanted to ask Murdoch or Strike, those Rentham hunters we saw by the hunting that phoenix elk. Did either of you guys recognize their that banner they were flying? It definitely looked like they were from Rentham.
Yeah, they're under that Rowan. That amateur. Drake and I, and everyone else under Salamon, fought, bled, and many of us died, pushed the orcs back from the Great Hunted Wild. And then, just so that these bloody idiots can go wandering around, shooting up the wildlife with crossbows. Grace. You were wondering if I know them personally, then no, only by reputation.
Well, that's good enough for me. They've been overstepping their boundaries for too long. They should never be that far hunting creatures like the phoenix elk. If we weren't doing what we were doing, I'd have a mind to take care of them myself.
I really can't imagine what they're doing, even hunting those creatures. I mean, it's not like they could have some sort of royal decree that is charging them with ridding the forests of magical creatures. It's all rather very suspicious.
I wonder if it has anything to do with the stuff falling from the sky.
Yeah, I would talk about that. We just found this cube that fell from the sky. It clicks on and off and makes us feel very warm and fuzzy inside. What was the words that you used for it?
The whoosh.
Indeed, the whoosh. It makes you feel the whoosh. It all rather very strange. It's not quite as large as that giant sword that we saw before, but perhaps they are related.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, I hadn't seen anything fall from the sky my whole life, and now I've seen two things. So I gotta believe they're at least kind of related.
I, for one, am absolutely fascinated by this item. I mean, who knows what wonders it could perform, other than, the whoosh?
Whoosh.
I would also be somewhat interested in what it is. Like, obviously, it was made somehow, designed to do something. We don't even know what precisely whooshing is.
Oh, don't get caught up in all the details.
I'm just saying.
Whoosh is the whoosh. It's very exciting. It's very, very exciting.
I don't know. I see where he's coming from. Like, big sword, I understand that. I've seen little swords. Weird cube thing? I've never seen something like this before.
You're telling me you've never seen little cubes?
Not the glow.
I mean, it's
Listen,
true. Maybe this thing is just a brick. We've seen bricks before. Maybe, up in the astral plane, everything is built out of these. We weren't exactly there for very long.
Wouldn't even need torches. You just go over, you turn it, you turn your wall on. Light up the room. Oh,
Not even I've seen anything like that before.
the astral plane is very advanced.
Brograd's gonna take out his personal notebook and write that down.
Pound God brick.
Can turn whole dwarven mine on and off? Question mark.
All I'm really saying is I think perhaps we shouldn't just dismiss this object out of hand as some crazy mysterious item. There should be perhaps more experimenting with it. I don't particularly care why the whoosh does the whoosh, but maybe it does other things. Maybe it's not just a whoosh cube. Anyways, I have no idea what possibly we could do to make it perform other options, though. I'll leave those minor details for someone else to figure out.
Don't worry. I'll crack the code.
Yeah, precisely. This is why we have experts.
Looks like we've finally arrived in Kaelmark.
Yes, you guys see the gates to the main like castle city area, and there's a bunch of like farmland that exists outside of its walls. You can see farmers are gathering up their stuff for the day, finishing up, toiling the fields to get rest for the day. And you can see some guards that are outside the gates.
Is with night falling, does the cube emit a bit of glow, even without us like turning it on?
Yes. Without you like turning it on? Yeah. No. If it's not on, it's like a silver. Looks like a metal cube. It's completely like silver.
Okay. Well, if it's on, I'll gesture to Frith to turn it off.
Yeah, I'll power it down.
I'm gonna
tuck it away.
Yawn. It is in fact about my bedtime. I think let's head into the city and get some rest for the night, and see what tomorrow brings.
I agree. We should make finding lodging our priority right now, and save the investigation for the next day.
I doubt the church is even open, really. The church is close? I don't know. But, either way, I'm pretty tired. Method acting.
All right. You guys can go up. And Cloyne is going to talk to the guards and Twin. We're here to spend some time in the city. I've got a delivery that I have to sell. I'm a merchant from Rechka. And they let him in without any other questions or issue. And the rest of you as well. And
Okay. I was like, uh-oh. We got ditched.
We're his +7.
Bless you.
All right, and
Taraj.
you guys will enter the main area of the castle. And Cloyne is going to show you guys to the local inn. Let's see. Yeah. Oh!
Whoa!
The world is moving and I don't like it.
Oh god, I don't like it either. Hold on.
Earthquake.
World's gonna move again. I was actually on the world layer instead of the people in the world layer. Alright, if you move up, you guys will find yourselves in a nice cozy tavern. Or inn, I mean. A nice cozy inn. You guys can go upstairs and you will have Scout will be at the front. As you go in, Chloin will talk to him and secure you rooms for the night. So you'll be able to get a nice night's rest in the inn. And you all can go ahead and reset your spells and HP.
All right.
Where am I? Oh, we're up here.
Am I? All right, and you wake up the next day feeling refreshed, a little bit sore from that battle with the thorn wolves. A few of you are still like kind of picking out some quills from from your body before you take your rest, and ready to search for this church or whatever else you're looking for in the city. And boom, it's nice and bright out now.
Ooh.
Woo! And as you can see, there's another gate. How the city works is it's based on like levels, where you walk up stone steps to like the next level of the castle, and then it just keeps going up and up and up. And there are 3 different levels you're currently on, like the main one, which is like the 2nd level, and atop is the 3rd level, which is where like the king's true castle is.
Oh,
uh, get back here, villagers. No jumping off the cliffs.
huh. We sure are standing in front of a gallows.
Yeah, let's just pretend that that's like you don't see the news. It looks like a performance stage, performance platform.
Oh, it's a performance platform, all right.
And you're in the middle of actually a market. You can see there's a bunch of like merchants and vendors here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that kid's not a merchant. And as you're walking around, they're all shouting at you. Best meats over here. Get your fresh veggies here. Gems straight from the mines from Rechka. And Floyd's going to go over to the gem dealer, and he's going to sell them his goods. Well, not bad. It's been a blast here with you, Brogrod. Much more exciting than I thought it would be. And I wish you all the best, and unfortunately I'll have to head back to Rechka since I've got work tomorrow morning.
Oof. Busy man.
Owned.
Well. Well, you as well. Don't be getting any taller, all right? Next time I see you, you better be the exact same height. Please, Brogrod. I want to see you in the next 100 years. Take his tunnel with him.
Ah,
So, to be clear, we can no longer use his assists, right?
Correct. Yep. His assist will no longer be available since he's leaving the party.
Oh, that was a really cool assist.
Yeah. Bring it back.
Well, it might not be the last
very
time you get
cool.
to use it. So.
What was his name again?
Hloin.
Hloin. All right, I gotta write that down. Keep the artwork. My next character. Got it.
You can always see it in the assist spells because the assist spell list will always be up. And I'm gonna keep them there forever. So you can always just look at the assist thing.
Hloin.
Other.
Well,
okay.
we've got to get to the top. I say we keep going.
I'm gonna go up to this old dude at this stall.
Hello, fine sir. What can I get for you today?
Hello. I'm actually. I'd just like to ask a quick question about this city. See, I'm a traveler, and I am a follower of the angel, and I'm looking to find a church, the biggest church in the city, very tall. Could you point me towards such a building?
Well, I sure hope that you worship Turok, because that's the only kind of church you're gonna find here. But if you do want to go to the ceremony, they have them running pretty much all the time, especially ever since that giant sword came down. We heard about it. You wouldn't happen to be from that area, would you? In Rentham or closer to the border?
Well, yes, I did see sword myself.
Oh wow!
It was indeed very large, as big as a whole castle.
It really is as big as the stories say. We always thought that people like to embellish, but it really is that large.
Bigger than any sword you could ever imagine. Bigger than any boat you could ever imagine.
Oh my gosh! And it just appeared there one day.
Yep. It looked sort of like it may have fallen down from above, but I did not see how that happened. I just came outside and it was there.
Wow.
Truly, we live in an age of great events.
That is for sure. Well, certainly a good time to try and get closer to the angels if things are falling from the sky. I mean, this is what they talk about with apocalypses and such, right? But yes, if you want to go to the church, there's plenty around here. There's one right over there, and he'll point to we'll call it this building over here, on this level, and then of course there's the grand church up in the main castle.
And are all of these churches open to the public?
Yes. Tarok welcomes anyone who is willing to accept his embrace.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Are you sure you don't want to buy anything? I have the best wares that you can find in all of Sungar.
What is this guy selling?
That's a good question. Looks like he's selling ceramics and like other kind of pots and pans made of tin and other metals. Looks like he sells like household supplies, spoons and forks and such.
Yeah, maybe I'll purchase a replacement little bit of eating utensils for my cooking set.
Ah, well, this is the the best that you'll find in all of Sungar. It'll last you a lifetime. You'll never have to buy a new pair or a new set.
You're right, they look very high quality. Well, I will tell the group what the dude said, that there is a big church open called the Grand Cathedral, where apparently anyone can just go.
That's a nice spoon you got.
Yes, I figured, well, first of all, it would be rude to, waste that man's time without purchasing anything, but also, it seems likely we're going to be on the road quite a bit. So, stocking up, getting paired with good camping gear is always important. Nothing quite like being stuck out in the wilderness and your cooking gear breaks, and then you can't eat stuff properly. It's not good.
It's very important.
Yeah, I hope some of you are better at cooking than I am. But so we can really just go up and go into the super church, the really big one.
Apparently they're holding services to Turok.
Oh no. I'm gonna look at Strike and Shigure. We're gonna have to stand another line.
Maybe the church is big enough to fit everyone at the same time.
The cut-off grunt.
Well, line or no line, we won't get anywhere by waiting. To get to
Lost.
We will
Lost
get
one.
somewhere by waiting.
I guess I really must be the only one with this kind of experience. Places of worship are usually open, but that does mean that sometimes you will have to wait. None of this is unusual.
My friend, I don't know if I've made this clear before, but I really do think waiting is just it's a thing for other people. It's not a thing for it's not something I enjoy.
Yeah, and
There's so many wonderful things to be enjoyed in this beautiful, illustrious world that we live in.
People
But
don't go
lines are
there
not
to
one of them.
wait. Waiting isn't the intent. It's just, you know what? Sure.
I choose to believe that we are like oriented just like this. Like we are standing on opposite sides of him. We're both trying to give him our excuses to why we don't accept this. Listen, do I look like I've been to a church?
We went to one.
Do I look like I've been to 2 churches?
Well, you seem to have had enough negative experiences that I figured you had been.
That's true. Do I look like I've been inside 2 churches?
Friend, I don't know if this is working. You might want to consider your argument and restructure it before you continue.
Powerful.
What's going on with Dunny B? He's up there. I was counting up our PCs and was like, wait, we're missing someone.
So, Dunbar's walking up to the meat stall here, and he's making very strong eye contact with the meat.
Strong eye contact with the meat.
Hello, sir. Can I get you something?
Dunbar doesn't notice the dwarf.
Had the finest cuts that you can find in this city. You like that porterhouse, do you? It's mighty fine, mighty juicy.
What's your source?
Well, we've got hunters who go out into the hunt wilds and through the highlands, and they wrangle up the best game there is. Bring it back here for me to sell. 8 silver, and it's yours.
The porterhouse.
Yes, sir.
Stick his paw into his pockets. Realize he can't really grab coins. So he's gonna pull the pocket completely out, and some coins will fall on the floor. I can't pick these up.
Not a worry, sir. It's quite
Small.
the trip all the way down to the ground here for you, but for me it's rather easy. He'll pick up the coins, and
Is that enough?
he'll hand some back to Dunbar. to Dunbar. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. It's all yours. And he'll wrap it in some parchment paper and stamp it with a wax seal shut and then hand it to Dunbar.
Thanks. Dunbar will immediately open the package and stick the porterhouse in his mouth and walk back to the party.
Is it just sort of like the end of it is dangling out of your mouth, or did you like put the entire like swallow it whole?
No. It's sticking out of his mouth. Like just a tip is in his mouth.
Ah.
I'm gonna raise my eyebrows as he walks over. Respect.
Hello?
Sir Bear, I see you are sampling the finer things this city has to offer, and
No one else agree? You want some?
no, I'll leave that one for you.
I'm gonna just eat another handful of my sunflower seeds. Crunch, 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 crunch.
Trade?
I don't. I don't want the whole thing.
You could take a bite. I didn't bite from this side. You could have part of that.
I'll think about that for a solid 3 or 4 seconds and go, yeah, all right.
Sure.
Just try very hard to take a bite off it and get the tiniest scrap. And then give him a small handful of sunflower seeds.
Thanks. Do you think they'll allow this in the church?
They do serve food in churches, don't they, Shigure? Right? Something about something.
Wait,
Food,
right?
Something?
Maybe a bountiful harvest is something the angels talk about, right?
Or Shigure.
Sharing is caring.
Shigure doesn't seem to be in the sharing mood right now.
Shigure has been designated the religious leader of this group. Become the target of all questions.
You want some of this meat?
Shigure, what's a church? Help him 12.
How do I church, Shigure?
Shigure, help. I've never seen a religion before in the flesh. How do I know?
Let's get going. The church is on the third section of Kaelmark, right?
Mm-hmm. It is on the highest section, and you guys will make your way through the next level. And as you're doing so, the guards will just briefly stop you, and just ask, "Hey, you all don't really look like you're from around here. Where are you coming from?"
Rentham.
That's where all this news from this thing falling from the sky is coming from. Is all that hubbaloo real? Is there actually a giant sword in the mountain?
Tell him, bro.
Oh god, freaking told you, dude. Pay up, 3 silver, easiest money of my life. And he'll slap some coins into the guy. We don't know if these guys are telling the truth. Of course they're telling the truth. Look at these guys. They look like total freakazoids. They're obviously from Rentham.
Freakazoid.
Yeah, Strike will stiffen his back at the freakazoid.
I'll kind of shrug. It's fair.
I mean,
I've
some
heard
of them
worse.
look like they're from Rentham. I don't know about the rest of them. What are you guys doing in the castle?
Indeed.
And which angel do you prescribe to?
Where is? I'm just gonna look over at Murdoch.
Oh well, our group has a variety of different. I mean, look at us. We're from all walks of life, so we all worship many different angels, but at least one of us is a follower of Turok, and all of us in these troubled times would like to feel the guidance of the angel in general.
Well, Turok is the most steadfast, determined, unwavering angel that there is. So, you go inside of one of our churches. Hopefully, you'll be able to experience that. And just as Queen Morgan likes to preach inclusion, so no matter what angel you worship, you're more than welcome inside the church. Just be respectful.
Of course. Respectful, always. Could you point us in the direction of that church again?
And you're gonna want to go up to the upper castle level. You're gonna have to go through the gates to the inner castle, and then the church is gonna be right there on the right.
Ah, splendid. Up on the right. Easy to find. Perfect. It'll just be going on through then.
All right, you guys are gonna be just going on through, and those of you who haven't been here are surprised at how kind of like welcoming everyone is. Most of you found it harder to get into Rentham than you did to get into the main castle here in Sungar. And of course, Rentham is kind of known for being like the melting pot of Testria. And eventually,
Security over here. Any of you ever been to this city before? Brogrod? Always this welcoming. It's rather nice. Those rather ill-mannered guards were rather rude with their comments, but they let us in, so, it's all good. Strike will make a huffing, like, pretentious sigh, but he's cracked a pretty big smile.
all right, and you guys will continue to climb up the castle. And as you do, looking back, you can see the land, the path from which you came, and you can see like the lower level of the castle, and then at the very, very bottom of the foothills, you can see the farms that led up to the castle walls, and it's a very brilliant and beautiful and awe-inspiring sight for those of you who have not been here, and perhaps even for those of you who have been here. The view is far, far reaching. Posted a picture in the Creatures channel of that view. And you continue to climb until you see these big castle walls that are the inner castle. And the guards won't really say anything as you enter. It seems like there's some other like villagers who are going to be passing through as well. And you can see that a lot of warriors are training on this level too. It seems like it's the most militarily fortified of all the levels. But you'll go in and you'll take a right and you'll see this big old building, which looks like a church, which you'll go to. Then you can see a brilliant cathedral, some wonderful stained glass. And you figure that this must be it.
It does not look like there is a line outside.
That will be different. No line. There's food inside, probably. I heard.
I will approach villagers 4 and 2 over here. Say, my good sirs, are you in fact waiting in line to enter this church?
Oh, no, sorry, sir. We were just having a brief chat. Haven't seen my friend here in a while. My apologies for blocking the doorway.
I will turn around and give a beaming smile to the rest of the group as I step forward to this door.
May Turok guide you.
And you. Strike will open the door and hold it open for the rest of the party.
Scuttling right in there.
Scuttle.
Scuttling.
All right. And you guys will enter the cathedral. Oh, right. Put these on the same
I'm
map.
liking this long cathedral.
I was gonna
So-
say like maps on maps on maps, but
Maps on maps on maps. I know. Yeah, I put these ones in the same. So if you just scroll
Wait.
up, there's about to be a cathedral that spawns.
Are you sure this isn't a Cathedral of Sulphur? I see that sign over there.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm just saying, it looks like a sign from Sulphur to me.
Sign from Zolfer appears in many orientations.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's true. It's the wrong way. The sign from Sulphur should be the other way around, I think.
And it's also distinctly water and not on fire, so I'm not so sure about that.
I don't know. If Sulphur has anything to say about it, that water will be on fire soon.
Mm-hmm. True, true. All right, so yeah, if you guys scroll up, you will see the inside of the cathedral, which is this extremely impressive area with these benches, and there are a few shrines and just these gigantic stained glass windows. And you can see villagers who are sitting on the benches, eyes closed in prayer, and you can see various villagers like coming up to the various shrines in here, and some of them will walk to the main shrine up here, and you can see them gather themselves for a couple of minutes and kneel down and look towards the shrine up to the sky, and then kind of sometimes you hear them mumble things under their breath, nothing you can really make out. Sometimes they're just silent and then they walk away out of the church. It does not seem like there are any church personnel or staff present here. Everybody looks like a villager person.
What about this woman? Is she banging out the tunes?
She's not actually. I mean, it depends how you define banging out. She's definitely playing the piano, but it's very, very soft and it's very, very slow.
Okay.
I will
So
turn
she
around.
might work here.
She could. She is playing the piano.
Yeah.
I will turn around and look at Shigure with and say in a rather soft voice, Shigure, perhaps you were right. Maybe there is something behind this whole church thing. I mean, look at these columns. The is it real dark iron? This is real class in this place.
Where wealthy people gather to worship, their spaces of worship appear wealthy.
Sage words indeed.
It's not necessarily always been my experience, but for yourself, it might be more palatable, yeah.
Perhaps we need to ascend the steps here? He's going to waggle his eyebrows a lot as he says ascend.
That has been my main thought as well. I don't know if we'll need to go all the way to the top of the steeple to achieve what we want, or if it will be possible. I don't even know exactly what we are trying to do.
I think the cube is important. It may even be the key to everything we're trying to do. I think we should all walk up those stairs and touch the cube. It's a
Same time.
link back to the God damn it. The
Astral plane.
astral. It's a link back to the astral plane, and maybe then, with our astral essence linked to this astral object, something will happen.
We can try that, yes.
And this is true.
Yeah. We didn't even have the box.
How wide is the stance? Yep.
Yeah, he's planted. You ain't moving this boy with a pail of water. Yeah, I was gonna say the DM is gone, so nothing happens.
He's hydrating.
Always be hydrating.
How's that? Alright, is Dunbar still chomping down on that steak, or did that thing disappear a while ago?
He's finishing it up, but he's
Okay.
still got a chunk of meat in his mouth, so it's noticeable.
It's noticeable.
He doesn't chew very quickly.
All right, let's do it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, and you're trying to you're trying to reach like Turok himself, like the angel. Okay, I guess I'm trying to. Are you trying to like reach some like external force in the astral plane, or are you doing more of like an internal like reflection and trying to access what's ever inside of you? I guess is my main question. Are you reaching outwards or inwards? Okay.
He said, get as close to the heavens as you can, and then reach out, and you will find your answers.
All right.
Ring, ring, ring.
Management.
Go ahead and roll a use power. All right. Dan, I am messaging you a thing.
Brogrod was like definitely like holding his breath and like clenching that whole time while he was trying to focus. It's a little out of breath.
Breathe, man. Are you all right?
I'm all right. Shigure, when you did this in Rentham, you saw the like a lanky looking dwarf, right? He had the beard of a dwarf.
No. What is this? What you just saw?
I saw. I mean, I guess he was a man. He had a beard like a dwarf. I tell you what, like that was a good beard. But I guess he was, you know, in more of the shape of a man. Didn't look like anyone I knew. I don't think I've ever met the man. It looked like he was gonna say something to me, and then I came back here. But I think it was Turok. He said that we gotta search for him. We gotta find him. I wasn't there long, shorter than when we were in the astral plane. I don't understand why I can't stay more than 30 seconds.
I'm trying to remember, what was the vision that we saw in when we tried this before?
Yeah, you guys saw the the face of a man who did have a beard, a white beard, and tattoos on his face, and he had a staff that had a talon claw atop it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Huh. I don't remember that at all. But okay. Okay, so maybe you know, this man did he have tattoos on his face along with the beard, the very nice beard?
Tattoos, maybe, but you know the beard and the staff, right? He had the bird staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would definitely call that staff he had like a bird staff. Here, you guys should try it. I don't know if we'll get the same vision, but you know, just do it.
Oh no, my computer monitor.
All right.
I didn't have the cube, and I saw it.
I will step aside and focus myself and yeah,
Shigure,
similar.
Take the cube, Shigure.
Yeah, I'm holding the cube up to him. The whoosh, the whoosh.
Okay, I'll hold the cube too. And similar to Brogrod, reaching out and looking for a response from someone.
Okay. Here, just roll a skills check, Shigure. I was going to give you advantage on the use power. They're both D20, so it'll be the same.
Okay.
I just only wanted to consume one of your uses. Since you have been designated the churchman, and you do have extensive experience in like praying and reaching out to the angels, so I feel like you deserve advantage for this since it's kind of your forte. All right, Shigure.
I did not clean those temple floors that many times to not get advantage on religious checks.
It's true. Too many hours. All right. And you are also trying to reach outward, right?
Yes.
Okay. And are you reaching towards like to your god Ardius, or are you reaching towards some like other like being? Are you trying to find like this man? What's kind of like what are you searching for as you're reaching out?
I think trying to get back to like the gates of the astral plane that we saw when we were there ourselves.
Okay. Okay. Then you close your eyes and you reach up and you can feel emotion.
Oh yeah, and I guess I am holding the cube, and I guess I'm trying to reach out through the cube.
Okay. You will be you'll find yourself, you'll experience this kind of like feeling of falling, and then you will have this very vivid dream-like image in your mind, and you'll find yourself back on the astral plane on those golden bricks with space stretching as far as the eye can see. Only your fellow party members have all also morphed into those strange, shapeless, soul-like beings. So you found yourself with 6 of those outstretched on the sides of you, and then 7 in front of you all, just like you were arrayed when you were all there together. And you can hear a voice that calls out to you. I'll message you. And you see one of the shapeless entities in front of you walk towards you. And as it walks straight into you, it and yourself, you can feel your 2 existences collide. And after that happens, you gasp for air and are brought back to the material plane. And as that happens, you have this vision. It's like going in backwards of the cube, going back up to the astral plane. It's flying towards the sky, and all these visions of swords clashing and thunder from the clouds, and this giant battlefield. You can see hundreds of and thousands of just warriors clashing together, and you can see that one of the angels, Estevis, is holding the cube, and he throws the cube, and it is batted away by some giant black scythe. And the cube, then everything plays in forward motion again, and the cube gets thrust down towards Earth.
All right, Shigure will open his eyes again, feet on the ground again in the cathedral, and turn back to the group and say, I don't have any conclusions yet, but I'd like to hang on to this holding up the cube for a couple more days and think about something. I feel like I got part of an answer, but not enough. But what I saw was very different this time than what I saw before and what Brogrod saw. I saw the gate of the astral plane again, and I think I might have seen, whatever war is going on up there, or at least a fragment of it. I don't know. I think we don't know enough yet about what our role in this should be.
I'll like slap like one hand into the other and be like, the whoosh, it worked.
It definitely did something. And if I had to guess, I would say we need to go back and we need sorry. We need to go back and we need to get to that sword.
Do you think if we do the same sort of thing at the sword, we'll learn something else? I mean, it's a lot bigger than the cube. That would make sense.
It's
But
very
it's
possible.
how we're gonna get there.
My instinct right now is that this cube and that sword and anything else that may come down from that world into ours needs to go back. I don't know what the consequences will be if they aren't, but that is where I'm focused now.
Maybe Mr. Ravenbeard has the answers.
If only we knew where to find him.
I think everyone else with this item or without it, as Brogrod did, everyone else should see if they can feel anything here. The more clues we can have, the better it's going to be.
All right.
Or anyone else who's willing should try.
Yeah, I'll take it and I'll reach out as best I can.
Okay. Remind me of your kind of like affiliation with the angels and such, Frift, if there are any.
I know very little about the angels, so I'm
Okay.
really gonna be reaching out to Turok just because there is the most like Turok stuff around here. So I'm gonna kind of like look at like the like shapes on the banners and stuff, and like just kind of visualize that as I'm reaching out and like think about the name Turok. But like Friff truly does not know very much at all about the angels.
Okay.
And she doesn't think that it would necessarily be a good idea to reach out to demons while holding this. That seems counterproductive. So, yeah, a fairly haphazard reaching out to.
Okay. Are you doing it with the cube though?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
It should be pretty clear from like body language and stuff like that that her main reason for wanting to do this is because she wants to have the cube back. She's like, come on, go. Like once she gets the cube, she's like, oh yeah, and then starts reaching out.
All right. Why don't you roll me a use power check?
All right.
Okay. All right, Frift, that is what you hear.
Hmm. Okay, I come out like, I'll hold the cube. I'll kind of like shake it a little bit, click it on and off, and go. I didn't really see anything. I heard someone. They were telling me that they were gonna endure and endure until they were victorious, and that I should endure. So I think, kind of looking around all the stuff on the walls, it's like Angel of Endurance. I think that was Torah. I think. Uh, does anyone else want to try? Maybe you'll see something.
Had rather good luck last time. I had the same vision. I'll give this a shot. Give me that
Okay,
cube.
I'll pass it over. I'll say, honestly, this is a lot better than I was expecting.
Okay, all right.
I talked to an angel, kind of.
He will assume the pose, and he will
Standard
hold
pose.
the cube, but not quite the most spread legs. Just like shoulder width apart. And he'll hold the cube in front of him, and he'll just sort of thresh the cube out, and he'll think about things that he thinks you're supposed to think about in a church. He'll just generally think of like the concept of angels existing.
All right, give me a use power check.
Oops, I moved myself instead. Strike is not the most religious person, but he has seen a church before. He has definitely not slept through any church services before.
Um. Okay.
honestly, that was rather insulting. I go through all this effort to be very pious and lots of patience to think hard about the angels, and they just start talking about Shigure and how Shigure needs to uh, restore balance. They just said his name a bunch. No respect.
Shigure can't hide a smile, but says, very strange. But interpreting the messages of the divine is, well, I can tell you can make a whole life out of it. Can't expect to understand immediately what is meant.
Yes. This is very true. A difficult art, I'm sure.
Well,
Restore balance, though. That's a rather clear and concise message that they sent me.
When they spoke to me, they also spoke of returning things to a more natural order. I'm wondering if some of the things that are going on represent, some kind of change to the world as we know it. And if that is the case, what can we do to return things to balance, to how they should be?
Rogrod, do you know anything that is out of balance in this particular city? You mentioned before that the orc clans were being suppressed.
when you say suppressed, it makes that sound like a bad thing.
I'll chuckle at that.
Don't get me wrong. I don't support them. I'm just trying to think of things that might be out of their natural order here. I would never support restoring the orc clans to their former power.
I mean, if the if the natural order has the orcs killing each other all the time and unfortunately involving us in it, that would be quite unfortunate. I think Queen Morgan is at least trying to do something different, trying to have some kind of change, but the fact that that's been recent, and you guys are getting these the messages of restoring some kind of order, some kind of natural balance. They could be connected, I suppose. I'd hope not, though, and I don't buy it.
As I said before, I still think we should go back to that sword. It's a great thing that we've managed to make it here and have some kind of contact with the astral plane again, but I'm regretting already leaving that sword where it was.
You think perhaps that's the balance that we need to restore?
I think the presence of this cube that we found and that sword in this world can only cause trouble. And returning them seems to be the only thing I can think of right now as a way to proceed.
Oh, what are we gonna do? We're gonna just go back there and heave it out?
Well, there were angels on the scene when we arrived there before, and with this item in hand and with some new experiences, they might be more willing to talk to us this time. And we never tried them that first time. They did strike an imposing and intimidating figure, but Some people are all bark, no bite.
Perhaps what we really need is just a glorious charge. Right, we hold the cube in one hand, and we hold a sword in the other hand, and we just run at them. And when they see the cube and they see our speed and our power, they will quake before us and flee so that we can check out the sword.
Maybe that will happen.
I think we just lacked confidence the first time.
Well, to be fair, it's a bit tough to be confident when you've got 3 giant angels staring you down, threatening to chop off your head.
It wasn't that big. Okay, maybe they were all kind of big.
And as you guys are talking and reaching up to the heavens and getting these visions from these prayers or whatever, the cube, I reckon who has it at this point? I think it's maybe Strike.
Yeah.
He was going to start to shake of its own accord. Starting off kind of just softly and then getting very violent in its shaking, so much so that you're really struggling to maintain control of it.
I think they might be trying to tell us something.
I'll head over to Strike and try and put my hands on it as well to hold it down if it's trying to escape.
It does seem like it is trying to escape, and you're both now gripping onto it. And at first, its shakes are very erratic, kind of back and forth and down and up, and then it just starts to feel like it's going upward, almost as if it's defying gravity. And you can feel its force as almost like a magnetic pull towards the ceiling of the church. And some of the goers are going to notice the commotion, kind of turn around and look at you for a second, but then go back to their prayer. But it's pretty much just all the force of the cube is upwards at this point.
Strike, I think we don't want to disturb the people here. Let's take this outside.
Maybe we should go to the roof of the church. The what you got? The steeple. Yes, we should go to the top of the steeple. That's where the cube is trying to go.
Sure. Anywhere where we have open air above us and not a ceiling to damage.
Get on.
All right.
Are there stairs? Is there a way to get up?
Not really. No. The best way that you think to get up is to there are stairs that lead up to this platform, and then from this area you can try and shimmy up to the roof of the church if that's what you would like to do.
Wait, to say that again?
So there are stairs over here that lead to this platform, but then if you're trying to get on top of the church, you'll have to just climb your way on the roof, onto the roof of the church.
Strike, I think we should just go outside.
I will go inside onto this little roofy area. I'm going there. I'm seeing how it feels there. Well, actually, I guess you're holding the other half of the cube, so I'm going to attempt to walk to this half roof area. Are you following onto the roof here?
Wait, how are we getting there?
Wait, I thought you said there were stairs up here.
Yeah, there are stairs that lead to this level.
Okay, sure.
All right, so the group is out here now.
Yeah.
Is the cube still trying to just go straight up?
Yes, it is.
Maybe.
I know this might upset
go.
you all, but what if we let it go?
I was about to say exactly that. Restore balance. Let the cube go home.
All right.
No more whoosh.
I think we should do that. And Shigure will just take his hands off of it.
I'm gonna reach out for it and then stop myself no.
And without Shigure also helping, it is pulling Strike up. He slowly begins to lift off of the ground. The force of this mysterious cube is so strong.
I will fly.
I will release the cube before my I will release the cube before my feet get more than like a couple inches off the ground.
All right, the cube is going to skyrocket, just fly up into the sky, and as it does so, you are all going to get this intensely sharp pain in your temple. You close your eyes at the pain, and this vision enters each of your minds, and it's almost as if you are taking like you're like walking, but you can't see your own person, but it's a field of view as if it was your own, up in the sky, as if you're like a bird flying over the lands, and the bird, this vision, this field of view flies from the castle over the highlands and super quickly zooming around the highlands and going up into the mountains to the west, and it goes up and up into the mountains until it reaches this hut in the mountains, and the door to the hut flies open, and in the kitchen, on a wooden table with a bunch of potions and elixirs strewn about and texts, tomes lining the walls, you see the tattooed man with the talon staff, and he looks, and his gaze meets yours, and then he looks up towards the sky, and straight through his roof comes crashing down the golden cube, and the vision ends.
Did all of you get that vision?
I think so.
Did he just take our cube?
I'm wondering if it might be his. But this might give us a more certain direction as to what to do next. We've already seen this man in a vision once, and now again. Maybe this is a not so subtle sign that he's the person we should be looking for.
And perhaps not only is it a sign that we should be looking for him, but if any of us were paying sufficient attention during that following the cube as it moves part of the vision, perhaps it is enough information for us to actually find him.
He was definitely in the mountains.
It was certainly far from here.
Well, could we tell which direction it seemed to be flying from here?
Yeah, you guys can. I mean, the the vision is kind of sticking with you as well. Like as you try and like recall what you saw, it's actually very easy to remember this vision, almost as if it's like a memory or something that like really important that like just happened. You can see it like clear as day as you try and recall it, and you can see a path that leads from the castle up into the Highrim Mountains, which are to the west, and it leads up this mountain path to this cabin nestled in the peaks.
Well, I think we should go visit this cabin.
Hi. At the very least, you might be surprised to see us. I mean, at best, maybe he can give us some answers.
The way he looked at us, I wonder if he may already know we're coming.
You mean if he sent us that vision?
Or
he must have sent us the
or
earlier vision.
if he was having the same vision that we were, but from his own perspective.
Oh.
Such a thing is not beyond the power of the angels. Nothing is.
Well then, suppose we should get going.
Onward.
still have our horses that we got, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got some sort of transport.
Yeah, we should also, while we're in a town as built up as this one, we should get any kind of equipment we think we would need to traverse the mountains, and then head out. Yeah.
All right, well, you guys
Agreed.
can certainly go back into town and purchase some supplies. Some of you may need some warm gear for traveling into the snowy mountains, and
Strike
tent
is
and that
Strike is
sort.
going to purchase a scarf, a red
All
scarf.
right.
I'll purchase a nice cloak for I will purchase one very small cloak and one extremely large cloak.
Quick question. Okay, I will ask Rogrod if he knows much about like the climate and terrain in these mountains that we're going into.
The Hiram Mountain.
Yeah.
You want to do a skill check, or
yeah.
do you want to tell me how much Brogrod should know?
Not too much. I would think he's been there, but like, not a lot. Like, definitely not as experienced as he is with the rest of Soongar and neighboring places.
Huh.
But,
Well,
like,
basically, the things that I was thinking of are whether we're going to be, like, if there's going to be snow and ice up there, and if we're likely to be having to deal with precipitation this time of year.
Yeah, so Brograd has definitely been, he's been to like base camp there, I would think. Like, I'd say. But like he hasn't like hiked up to the part, but he's had friends that have gone up and down. But he's visited base camp before.
Okay.
So he'd hear stories from friends, and he's seen it.
Okay.
But personally, no experience.
Yeah, what are you gonna say, Matthew?
I was just gonna say, in addition to wanting to get the correct, like protective gear for the type of element that we're likely to be facing, additionally, if these mountains are snowy, I want to make sure we get some sort of sled thing, big sled.
Amazing.
Could be, portable. We could each carry some part of it or something. I want there to be sled potential. Unless, of course, there's no snow, in which case that would not work.
All right. So one, there definitely is snow. There's snow almost all year round, and especially now that like we're getting into the fall and colder temperatures, there's almost guaranteed to be snow up there. Precipitation is likely if you're going to be up there a couple of days, although the snowfall isn't like super heavy. It's not like Gunaria levels of snowfall. But it's you can expect to get snowed on. The path that you saw from your like bird's eye view, it does actually look like it's fairly well marked and established. It's not like you guys are going to be running through the just like free climbing across the mountaintops. So that's a good sign for you guys. And it's snowy enough that you think that you could make use of a sled if you wanted to. And in town, you guys can either purchase just like a sled, like a freestanding sled. You can hire a mountain guide, or you can purchase a sled with accompanying sled dogs. Those are kind of like your tiers. You can have just a freestanding sled, you can have a sled with sled dogs, or you can hire a guide who will have his own sled and dogs, and it will be a person who will guide you.
I think there are enough of us, and if we split our gear between us on the sled, and we can all help to pull it, that sounds like a fairly practical way to move our whole group through the mountains.
I would be somewhat opposed to the idea of the guide, given that we all have a mental, permanently seared into our brains image of where we're trying to go. The prospect of getting lost doesn't seem like too big of a danger, and
I agree, and also
even pose a security risk.
Yes, I'm a little bit worried about other people knowing about what we're doing.
I like the sled idea. I could help pull the sled. Well, not me, but help.
It's true. I could go either way on the sled dogs idea. If think that we've got it covered, especially Briff, your large friend, then perhaps we don't need them.
Well, sometimes he doesn't like pulling things. It depends. So it might be good to have a backup plan. But I don't know if we need the sled dogs either, as long as we can transport the sled easily.
All right, so it sounds like right now we're leaning towards just sled. Is that the consensus?
I think
Grab
so,
a,
yeah.
a sled.
I'm fine with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Having
Yeah.
a sled and other accompanying gear, and you guys will be heading into the mountains.
All right.
Okay. Well, that is where we will end for tonight.